What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 2 of the Lords of the Fallen Fists Only playthrough on veteran mode. It's been 2 long years since I first stepped foot in Mornstead, but ever since then we have come with our flying fists, armed with nothing else, and some determination to get through this game. So, we are going to revisit the game in its all new version 2.5 and kick some ass, using only our hands. So without further ado, let's get started. I absolutely love the intro song, or the start screen song. Gosh, it's good. That gets the blood flowing. That gets the blood flowing. You entered cross-network play. Did I now? I think I will turn that off. I don't really care to play online typically, so... Online mode's been disabled, okay. Would you look at that? Crossplay would be for co-op. I see. Oh. And also interesting. Okay, neat. Apply the changes? Yeah, I guess. Very good. So the last time we ended up here, I have to kind of move quickly because I am building up dread, is we found this area down here. So I am going to do my best to explore. I have one heal. I have not played at all, so I'm going to be a little rusty. Let's take out all these enemies here. We discovered that, you know, parrying was very suboptimal in this particular game, and that it's far better to do series of dodges. That's precisely what I'm going to be doing today. Dodge, dodge, dodge. There should be one of these ladies. We got the Bowl of Revelations and Umbral Scour. I'm not sure what the bowl does anymore, honestly. Very nice. I'm like all out of stamina. All the punches. I need to, at some point, go back to the realm of the living. Okay, we got that guy bumbling over towards us. Let's see if I can remember this. Oh, there's a guy behind me. How do I do this? Whoa! Let me punch him real quick. That just makes me nervous. Okay, so yeah, dodging is way better. How do I throw? It won't let me throw. Why is that? Huh, why is that? I can't throw. Did I remove my rocks or something? Ah, I did. Why would I have done such a thing? Matthias Rain says, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Damn, that's deep. I like that. And that's very true. People try to fight fire with fire, and that's not the way the world works. You need to be that symbol of change. Not the Batman people want, the Batman people need. The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over the good people. Oh, you got a 2-for-1. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you can't, no matter how, you know, unfair things are, you can never let them silence your voice. Or take away your faith. Never, ever, ever. I love it. I'm motivated now. We got the umbral vertebrae. How are you doing, Matthias? Hopefully you had a great weekend. At some point today, I should get paid, so that means we got all kinds of fun things going on. Which I'm super excited about. I'm going to emerge from Umbral, because we've been in Umbral for quite some time. And I don't like it. I do, but it gives me like this sense of like, a sense of that. This game is awesome. I wanted to play it all weekend. I didn't get to, obviously, because, you know, we're streaming it. So I was like eagerly anticipating today so we could jump into it, because I have been fiending to play this game. Oh hey, I didn't know you were there. I was just destroying stuff, bud. Didn't know you were there. Ammunition pouch, okay. Didn't know you were there. Oh. In fact, I'll have to just drop down then. Yeah. A dropping punch. No fall damage, I don't think. Ladder there and a ladder there. Okay. Whoa! Oh yeah, dodging is... We will not be doing parries as much, only because they're you know, the timing window is a little bit challenging, but they're just not as effective. Honestly, they're just not good. You have to, they help you reduce some damage, but it'd probably be better to block. And the best is just avoiding the damage altogether, so you don't have to rebuild the wither. So yeah, by no means am I going to be dealing with that foolishness. However, evil silenced that, man. Freaking figures. Hey, Inhuman have... Oh, yeah. It's all by design, sadly. All by design. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? I've been so excited to play this, and I'm happy I finally get to. I don't remember how to do all the controls, though. There it is. Okay. And then you, sir. That should take out... Oh, that's only one. Darn, darn, darn. That means I still have a handful more to go. Ooh. Oh, okay. This isn't so bad. This is doable. Maybe this wasn't here for the item, but for this... Yeah, there you go, for this. Puzzles! Walter says, good day and happy Monday, all. Good day to you, sir. And happy Monday to you. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully you had a great weekend as well. Let's punch this guy a little bit. Get some of our health back. Oh yeah. Fisticuffs. The only way to go. Let's see. I feel like I'm gonna get... Yep, there's a few enemies over there. Let's go ahead and take out the potential threats first. Kind of my... Definitely my policy. Handle the threats. Oh yeah. The Book of Sin. We have to check out what that is once we're out of Umbral. See what this is all about. I imagine the Book of Sin will be something that the Exactor Dunmire is going to want. Now I know we've solved this puzzle, right? We've cleared out everything, to my knowledge anyways. Matthias says, happy Monday, Walt, our Canadian friend. Absolutely. That he is. Walter says, hey Matthias, good to see you in chat. Absolutely. Love seeing all you guys in chat. I hope you guys are ready for, you know, hopefully some good festive times and having some time off, enjoying time with friends and family and just unwinding, and it's gonna be great. I've been in such a good mood. Okay, remember, we did go down, okay? We chose to go down instead. So I'm a little... Diffusion. I don't know, maybe that'll help jog my memory. There it is. Oh, yes! This is Gerlinde, and she is the blacksmith. Okay, oh, he's not dead. Huh? Okay, I was like, how did he get up there? He was somehow symbiotically connected. You can get a key. I think this is the key, but Radiant Bolts, never mind. You can get a key for that and drop down safely. There's quite a bit of a fight down here, actually. dogs and a warrior, so we're gonna be very careful here. Old-fashioned fisticuffs when words simply won't work and won't suffice. A more hands-on approach surely will work. No pun intended, I presume. I'm gonna do some things. It's not gonna be smart. It's gonna be fun. Uh-oh, that was dumb. That was actually, yeah, that was dumb. Ow, ow. I swear it's been easier to fight with hands than fists. I mean fists than that was dumb. It's been easier to fight with fists than weapons. I've never been able to clear this out so easily. It is actually insane. Fists only is literally the way to go. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna watch our craziness meter. I thought that was surely gonna be a trap, but it wasn't. Colby, what's up, my brother? Defiance ring. Uh-oh. Whoa! What was that? Oh, okay. Sirs? Colby says, howdy, Inhuman in chat. Headed to spend the holidays with a partner. Hope you guys have a good stream and happy holidays. Same to you. Please be safe driving. Have a great time and tell your partner I said hello. Much love to you, my friend. It's always nice to have you in chat, man. Just be safe, have fun, enjoy your time. And if you have nothing else, tune in when you can. Say hi. I don't have the key because I suck. I'm broke as why. Well, just happy holiday to you as well, Colby. Okay, they just died? You guys aren't even materializing. You're weirdos. We're gonna go ahead and emerge from Umbral so I can be safe. Matthias says, thanks, Colby. Hope you do the same. Be safe and happy holiday. Yeah, of course. I'm saying. Be safe and just enjoy. I don't have the key for you, Gerlinde. I will try and save you. Oh, okay. She's just all peaches and cream, this one.
Oh, you're not another of these fools.
I am not.
Good. That key. Hand it over.
Do I have a key? Oh, I got the prison cell key. I did pick up the key. Okay.
No one gets the better of Gerlinda for long. Finally, make a slave of Gerlinda. Ha!
Nice.
Made a slave of me.
You
Sparky.
don't count.
Okay, so we have freed her, essentially. That is insane.
Go again.
I won't be able to use any of these things, but you know. This would probably be a good playthrough to complete her questline where she no longer allows to upgrade equipment because I don't have any equipment that I can technically get. We do want to make sure that we sell duplicates. Only because I would like to at some point put these into my storage. Because I'm weird like that. I like to save things. We got this. It boosts item discovery rate. Very nice. Okay. Alright, alright. We like. Definitely will keep you tabbed on my drive there. Thanks, Colby. I was just teasing, but hey. I always keep you company if I can.
Aren't you a credit to your species?
I am. Alright, we need to... Okay, she's done. Always exhaust the dialogue, as I say. It's a good practice. Now we can go up here. We did have the prison key, which I don't recall getting. But, I mean, we've been pretty thorough so far. So the only thing I haven't done is got the Pilgrim's Perch key, which opens like 50 doors. So that's one path. We're going to come up here and go around. We're going pure fisticuffs. Pure fisties. At some point we should be coming up on, a boss that has dogs. I forgot the name. It's like something, well, I don't know. I have an, you know, the funny thing is I was working on my 100% guide for this game and I wrote a series of notes. This would be for this. Okay, so let's check this out first before we go back up. This may actually lead to the boss fight. Maybe this will be the shortcut back to a safe zone. Let's take this up real quick first, and then we'll go from there. That's so funny. I think I have my rock. Yeah, I can see my rocks. Little bloodied rocks. Let's see. I think this takes me right to the... Yeah, the vestige. Lovely. Which... I wouldn't mind using my vigor. I'm gonna bump that up to 30 and then, you know, keep the rest of it going. I did some research just because I was fiending to play this game, and it seems like if you don't have friends or like you don't like PvP or whatever, you can do crucibles and whatever else, and you can pick up all of the online currency that you would typically have to get through PvP invasions and things like that. So it seems like you can actually obtain some of the items without the co-op. Now, there are still achievements like being able to defeat somebody in co-op in a PvP match and things like that. Achievement-wise, I really don't care too much for, but in terms of getting all the gear and all the equipment, there is a way to do that, I guess, solo. However, when it comes to achievements, you do still need to be able to defeat someone in PvP, I think beat a boss with someone in PvP, things like that, so. It's so funny that he's always like looking down almost. I guess, I mean, this is a heavy helmet, but he's a little, his posture's like mine. Okay, that was that. Matthias says, Inhuman, why such a long face? Happier days are ahead for sure, my friend. No point in being so pointy. I love it. Love the, whoa! Love the wordplay. I just punched her in the back. I'm so glad the NPCs don't, like, take damage.
So, you're starting
We're coming up on the boss.
through their lies. Church, crusaders, sentinels,
Hypocrites.
corrupt hypocrites,
Hypocrites.
butchers and madmen, the lot of them. Adyr, the one true God, stands on the verge of finally returning and restoring order to this broken world.
Really?
What do they do? Defy him.
Adyr was kind of evil.
Name's Damaros. And I'm wondering if Adyr might have a purpose for you.
You know,
It takes strength to survive in this world, and Mornstead's no different. Adyr's got no time for the weak, and neither should you.
Adyr's bad.
Cut them down.
Aureus is just as bad.
They've got for yourself.
Oh wow, she's a merchant now. What? I have this. Adyr's Rage. Charred Finger. A charred finger which, if used before performing the ritual, increases the reward received. Huh. That's a consumable. Yeah, I'm buying some of this stuff I can. The Fist of Insight. What? That'd be so sweet. If I could actually use that. I'm gonna buy it. Oh no, insufficient vigor. Never mind. Ah, I should have bought this. It's a fist type weapon, but it's definitely wouldn't be considered unarmed. You know, we're doing unarmed fists, so, but still, that would have been neat. Maybe I can sell you something, ma'am. I got rid of all my duplicates though. I did. Okay.
It takes Adyr's cut them down.
Well, thanks, Damaros. Your name's cool. Alright, here goes our boss fight. Ow. Holy moly. Gentle mistress of hounds? Anything but. Anything but gentle, my friend. My back, thank you. That was my back. No, I can't die here. I died. Holy bramble thorns, Batman. I'm gonna kill the dogs. I didn't realize they were just 2 shots, so. That was rough. That was rough. That was rough. Okay, that's no worries though. I think I just did this, right? And then we can explore the rest of this area as well. There's a big piece of this Pilgrim's Perch area that I haven't even searched yet. That's not even counting the area that's blocked off. He's always hunched over like, ugh, makes my neck hurt. Empathy pains. Maybe I can sell you something. Spam alert, spam alert. King says that was rough. Lols. What's up, Kennedy? How you doing, my brother? Hopefully you're having a great week. Had a great weekend. And ready for some festive times. Why do I feel like... Oh, okay. I was like, it didn't stop all the way. Damarose. Not Damarose at all. That's Darnarose. Alright, let's do this again. I have to warm up a few times. You guys know how I play. Gotta warm up. I'm gonna send the lift back up next time so that I don't have to do this little slog again and my walk of shame. But we are definitely gonna win. It's just a matter of time. It's not a hard fight. I didn't realize the dogs were 2 shots, so I'll take out the dogs immediately. Oh yeah. You guys like my cup? I love it. I think it's so classy. I love it. Show me your kitties. Okay, ready? And go. Sprint. Okay, maybe not. That's okay. Remember, we can fight an Umbral as well. That's alright, now we gotta dodge this shot and then heal. I'm gonna dodge again. I mean, heal again is what I meant to say. I'm gonna heal again and then try and hit her. There you go. Dodge. Get our health back. Oh, ball. She can bring more dogs. But maybe killing the dogs isn't the best. So she only brought 1 dog back that time, though. That's a tough fight. She's fast. I didn't in veteran mode. I recall specifically her not being so fast and ninja-like. She's over here throwing smoke bombs. I do not remember that being a thing. So that's very interesting. I didn't send the lift up. Remind me to send the lifts up. Actually, I don't know if I can in this game, because when you press on the switch or that pressure plate in particular, there's a safety kind of gate that drops down. So I might not be able to. Wow, that's a fight, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, I could do that. Okay, hold on. We can. As long as we're faster than the gate. Wow, she's actually the first challenge. Mostly because there's more than one enemy, that's all it really comes down to. The running attack does less damage than a standard strike, and that's very odd to me. I don't know if that's typical for Souls games. I don't remember if a running attack does less damage than a standard. And that's an R1, a light attack, not even a heavy, so. Running R1 does less than a standard R1. Oh, what? Oh, this game's fun. I'm just enjoying this game so much. I missed it. I hadn't played it in so long, and honestly, it was just out of sight, out of mind. But I'm certainly glad that we've kind of revisited it. All right. Balls. Bad doggies. You missed. Legolas. Ow, ow. Oh no. Oh! There's one dog, but I don't care. Okay, I care now. I care now. That's okay. And then boom. He's gonna be knocked on his back. I'm going to punch him, heal, dodge, get punched in the mouth, kill the dog. Damn you, Scuba Steve! She had no stamina for like 30 minutes. I could have tried to get a brutal attack or whatever they're called. Darn it. What's up, R Squared? R Squared's over on Twitch right now. Says good morning, Inhuman One. Good morning to you, my friend. Alright, I need an update, R Squared. What's the status on Volbaino? Were you able to get some gaming time in this weekend? We gotta send up the lift. Let's not forget that. I always get so sidetracked. That looks very uncomfortable. That is much faster. Much faster. That saves at least 30 to 45 seconds on the walk of shame, and that's good. Keeps me fresh. Okay, we got destroyed though. Not gonna lie. I didn't realize I had an opportunity to stun her and I didn't take it. Oh hey, there's an item right here. I'm gonna grab it. Ow, what? That didn't work last time. That's 3 strikes and 4. Okay, I couldn't get behind her in time. It's okay. Okay, we can't get behind her. That's not a thing we can really do then. It's okay. I'm trying, but... The healing recovery animation is dreadfully slow. I'll tell you that right now. I'm dead. Oh no. The backhand got me. Hopefully that'll knock her down. The damn dogs just keep coming out. San Antonio. She's quick. She's really quick, man. R Squared gives us the update and says, Volby is still eluding me. Got him down to 25% health and just ran out of healing. I had to take a break because I was getting frustrated. Didn't game Saturday, just watched some Star Trek. Oh, Star Trek, nice. I plan on resuming this week sometime. Yeah, absolutely. Well, no, a good thing is that at least you tried. 25%, that means it's doable. It definitely means it's doable. It's not outside of your reach. And it's always good to take breaks. Always good to take breaks. Oh, really? I'm a little impatient. Do I have to go down? Yeah. Okay, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Oh, goodness. Goodness, goodness. What's up, Moronizer? How you doing? There you go. And let us begin. Get wrecked. Yeah, I forgot to dual wield my fists, man. I was punching like this the whole time. I forgot to dual wield. And that's why I was struggling. As soon as I dual wielded, I kicked her butt. First try. Just kidding. Dang it. Kennedy says, you got this. Thank you so much, my friend. I do. We got it. Together, we got it. You know, the funny thing is, Moronizer's comment is what reminded me. I was like, oh, I haven't been doing right and left punches. And so then mid-fight, I went like this. And that means I'm only wielding it in one hand. This means dual wield. So dual wielding, and then I immediately, with my combos just were way better. So, darn it, first try. Heck yeah, it was. That was first try all day. I thought there would be something that she would give me. This is just a vestige. I don't necessarily need to plant a seed here because we're so close to the save point, but that's interesting. So So my question to you guys is, should we continue pressing down or do we need to go back up? There's so much of the Pilgrim's Perch area we've yet to actually search. GG, says Matthias. Morniger says, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know why, but I guess because I hadn't played, like, it just automatically undual wields. And this is dual wield, so now we're good. I wish there was more of a visual, like an indicator on like one of the HUDs or something. But it's fine. I just need to be mindful of my combos. Oh, yes. Okay, so now we have... Oh, this is perfect. Okay, the Vestige of Olerin. This is going to take us to the next kind of area, so this is perfect. We don't actually need to be here then. We're going to go back up to the Pilgrim's Perch area. I don't remember the name of that particular bro, but... Let's see. Seedling, Sanctuary... No, not there. Bell Room. It's the Bell Room. What's this Pilgrim's Perch? See how far the rabbit hole goes. It goes... that will literally take you to the next 3 areas of the game. So we need to explore the rest of Pilgrim's Perch first because, yeah, it'll continue. Now that's a new area. We want to stay in each individual area. I have my notes. I have a note document, a Google document that I was using to... this is 2 years ago that I was using for my 100% guide for this game that I didn't complete, but let me find it real quick. And I have a really good outline. Nothing detailed, but just the area progression and where to go. Lords of the Fallen. Okay, that's not it. Lords of the Fallen guide. So we are currently in the Pilgrim's Perch area. So we just fought Gentle Gavris, Mistress of Hounds. The next main fight is called the Congregator of Flesh. So that's who we're going to be looking to fight next. So that's where we need to go. So we need to stick around this area because obviously that means we missed stuff. So there were a few things like this is where we came, or you know, we entered the area. But this is now, there's several other things we just kind of like bypassed. Let's check out the mage first. If I'm not mistaken, we ended up using our ability, went into Umbral because there's no water in Umbral, and then we went that way. But we're going to come this way first. Take out this mage. Take out the ranged threats first. We had already gone that way. I don't remember what stopped me, or if anything stopped me, but... I think we made it all the way through that path. Now we're going to come up and around. Finish up the rest of the scaffolding area for Pilgrim's Perch. Yeah, there's a ranged enemy over there. I'm actually just going to go this way. Very nice. Got a big boy over here. Look at this. Bye-bye. Once his body catches up with his soul. Oh, okay. I love it. Every day. Whee. Now, I may actually need to go the way that I wasn't wanting to go, because this is now down right back to where we were initially. This was a shortcut. Okay, I need to get back up. I could go to the Seedling. The Seedling is the makeshift save point that we made. Yeah, I might need to do that. Darn it. What does this ladder lead to? Oh, okay. I see. That would have been nothing but death. That's pretty scary. Let's punch this clown over here. How come I don't remember you? Oh my gosh. When his soul returned to his body, he knocked me off. Lovely. Gravity. Gravity. Okay, well, that wasn't the way. Instead, let's do this. I want to figure out where this took me. Yeah, this seems more correct. We already cleared out that area, and this is where I then said, oh, I need to go this way instead. Another vestige point there. Okay. I know there's a way to continue on. It's really strange, because Alarin's path would take us to the next area. It was part of the plan all along. I do believe this is it. And this particular enemy used to be quite a pain. This little sequence here was no fun at all. Okay. Oof. Not locking on because there's just so many different enemies, so it didn't really behoove me to do that. And then get punched in the back. The Relic of Perpetuation. Alright, very nice. So this isn't... I mean, this is great because I'm getting the additional items and exploration and whatnot, but this is certainly not the area that I'm picturing in my head. The area I'm picturing is something similar to this, and then maybe we need the key, but there was something that it takes you to another kind of penitent looking enemy, and you have to face off with them, and there's lots of the cage head guys, and eventually you just keep working your way down and down. That new save point or checkpoint that we tagged is not Pilgrim's Perch, but kind of the next area, so I'm a little, I don't remember like where to... I guess I just need to buy the key. Lovely. Lovely. I never noticed that before. Everybody gets one. Matthias says, "You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes." That's Morpheus. Morpheus speaking to the one. Also known as Neo. We're gonna drop back down here. I need to refresh my memory. There was some sort of, I don't know, there's some sort of armored enemy or something here. Now this guy's got a lot more punch. They're actually a little bit more threatening. Come on, explode. Alright, let's refresh our memories here. We did take this path at some point. Oh, I really don't like these enemies. Let's see. Son of a mo. Once there was an armored enemy or some path I could deviate off of, and I was like, oh, I'll go this way. This is my... Oh, it could be over here. Never mind. I mean, there's something down there. There's definitely assets down there. Let's go ahead and use these while we can. I will rest, actually. And then now we're right back to square one, where I just jumped out of here. Okay. Confusion. Yep, okay. Well, then we just need to go back. Need to figure out about that Pilgrim's Perch key, honestly. I'm going to try one more thing. Because I don't have the key, I'm pretty limited to where I can go. We've got all these doors which are specifically locked by certain keys. I don't think he sells us anything. Yeah, he just talks trash. And then let me check out what's over here real quick. Hold on. Ow, what the? Ow, who the? Oh, that's right, nothing. There's nothing. And there was an item down and around here that I was interested in getting. It's over there, actually. It was here. This one. All that for some mana stone clusters. Ooh, okay. Intriguing. Guess we go up. What's your stream schedule this week? Every day except Thursday, so I will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central. We did go here. Okay, at least we grabbed that item. That was going to make me crazy. Oh, yay. Thank you. Wasted half my health bar. Run! Yeah, I'll be streaming pretty much the whole week. Hanging out with you guys. And that is a lot of fun for me. Very enjoyable. We're gonna rest because I'm thinking about letting it ruminate. I'm gonna go back down. I'm gonna see if Gerlinda's there. We need the Pilgrim's Perch key, and I don't recall precisely who sells it, but it's one of the scumbags at the the area that we're, you know, the hub. Hubba. Let's see if we go here. This is just the... Oh, okay, hold on. This was the boss fight. Gravity. She's broken out of her cell. Love that. Small duralium fragments. So Gerlinda's, she's good. She's out. Bizwajit says, hey, love your videos. I completed Blasphemous using your videos. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it, my friend. Thank you so much for letting me know that they helped you. I always say this. Before I was real shy. Now not so much. But the best way to show your thanks is by subscribing if you haven't already. Definitely helps me out more than you know as a full-time content creator. All your love and support, however great or small, it just really helps, you know, maintain this, you know, things as they are. So it's awesome. I really appreciate it. Ah, that hurt. Oh, this was... Okay, so... Oh, Pure Blade Mace. The thing is, enemies have such big drop rate, I mean, pools for loot. It becomes pretty cumbersome if you want to get every single item and every single armor. It's pretty messy. Subscribed already? Boom. Love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I always ask now, or just say, hey, that's the best way to show your love and support, because it does help quite a bit. And it's free for you, so thank you so much. Oh. No, I didn't see your question, Matthias. Oh, hold on. Maybe I did. It's a continuation of your Morpheus thing. Speaking of the Matrix and Inhuman, did you end up watching the irrelevant and unnecessary newest Matrix movie, Matrix Resurrections? I love the scene when Neo goes into the elevator and looks around and, like, everyone's on their phones. It was quite unnecessary and didn't really add much to the story, in my opinion, but it was okay, and because it was more Matrix, but I didn't really enjoy it if I'm being honest. I thought it was very mid, as the kids say. But no, I didn't mean to interrupt or disregard that question. I thought it was, from the corner of my eye, it looks like it was just the same quote from Morpheus. I didn't realize you had a continuation, so my mistake. No, I definitely didn't mean to ignore it. But yeah, I did watch it, and it was alright. It was okay. Kennedy, I guess we're going this way, my brother. I should never have doubted you. I don't have the Pilgrim's Perch key, so I guess what we can do... You know what? We're going to do two things. We're going to waste a heal. Just because I don't need heals. Heals are for the weak. And then we're going to go back to... Where's my home? Skyrest. Skyrest is the kind of the hub world. So we're going to go there first. On what platform do you prefer us to watch you? So YouTube's my biggest platform, so certainly I do appreciate that. I would like to grow on Twitch as well. I've just had a hell of a time growing on Twitch because the discoverability is just quite bad in terms of, like, you know, the way and manner in which it pushes content. So hence the wave of, like, the updates that killed bot viewers and stuff like that. So it was just kind of really scummy the way it's done. YouTube gives pretty much a fair chance of growth and opportunity and exposure, whereas Twitch does not. And then TikTok is just not really the demographic that seems to be, like, into what I do and the way I do it, you know, because I'm not, like, super crazy ADHD style bouncing off the walls kind of stuff. So that demographic is, I'm just not hitting that demographic. But YouTube would be the primary because that is where I'm full time. That's how I make a living. Twitch, I don't, you know, it's very limited, if any. And then TikTok, I'm just trying to maintain. So at some point, I'd like to diversify and have, you know, revenue coming from different platforms. But yeah, YouTube would be the best, if that answers your question. I like to give explanations and not just be like YouTube and then just be done, so you can understand my thought process.
Our
There's a lot that goes into it. No saintly quintessence.
Be done.
Fine. Okay, that's our coffer. You know, this mirror, is it active yet? No, it's not. Let's go talk to Exactor Dunmar. He's probably going to want to take like that book and things like that we picked up. Searing Accusation. Oh, cool. That's how you cast fire, like pyromancies. These are all throwing items. These are spells. And, oh, we got different rings. Vitality, resistance, and max stamina. That's the best one so far. We have the Skyrest Bridge Key. The Bowl of Revelations. Okay. Increase your Inferno and Radiance to gain further insight. A Golden Pin. Hallowed Sentinel Scripture. Okay. Bloody Aspergillum. You need a lot of radiance for this. Flayed skin, and then, okay, just the maps. Well, never mind. I don't want to talk to him because he's going to want to take it. And we're not going to be doing too many side quests because most people are going to die. We can't summon enemies, so it's fine. Or we can't summon NPCs because that would be against our rules.
In Radiance, Judgment.
Where is the key? The Mirror of Protection. Ring of Duty is Vitality and Endurance. That would be better than what I have. That's better than pure Vitality. Why is this 18,000? A key intended for you. That's just so freaking expensive. Is there a way to kill this guy and get it for the discount? It's just a bit much. Let's go talk to Gerlinda.
Lady will bring redemption.
Yeah, whatever. You suck. Your prices suck. Matthias says, being the Matrix, we had to take our son to see it in theater upon its initial release. In my opinion, it was definitely meant to be seen that way for the full effect. The Bowl of Revelations. I think I had that for breakfast this morning. Nice. I had one of those this morning. There's Gerlinda.
Gerlinda found herself a place to do a little business.
Yeah, it seems you moved right in.
She hasn't seen any other Growwork since arriving in this shithole kingdom.
Okay.
But Growwork or human, sturdy armor and lethal weapons are a universal language.
That's true.
Speaking of business, Gerlinde has something you might be able to help with. She's looking for some.
That's right. There's 3 items if I'm not mistaken.
Shining bag of bones left in
And you can either
Moorish
etch runes. There's so many things you can do and so many different side quests and outcomes for each of the NPCs in this game. I like it.
You would do well not to aid her in.
You know full well the agony
Uh-oh.
Gerlinde can inflict on you as long as you wear those manacles, Sparky.
My name is not.
Silence! Annoying as he is, Sparky does possess certain very rare knowledge.
Rune etching.
He refuses to share. But he carves this knowledge in crystal. And now Gerlinde wants those crystal tablets.
There's 3 of them, and we'll be coming up on them pretty soon. We're going to go to the Rabbit Hole Kennedy King area.
Any in your travels, bring them to Gerlinde, and she'll do right by you.
Will you now? Define do right by me, Gerlinda. I think our terms are quite different.
As I would not to Gerlinda, I will not reveal the locations of the tablets to you, traveler.
And I'll have your hands taken from your body.
You
And maybe then you'll be more talkative. Can I upgrade my fistuses? Fistuses? I don't think so.
As I will not, even upon pain.
Well, Sparky, at least you gave me ideas. Upon pain of death. I love her accent, me too. The first half of The Matrix was interesting in my opinion, says the Moronizer. Then it went to become a mid-action movie. Yeah, it was all very mid to me in general. Very mid-experience. Okay, so let's think. We've already done the Skyrest Bridge kind of area. There's a few things I don't remember how to do or get to speak to the NPCs. I think we're good. This guy's worthless. Alright, fine. You win, Kennedy. We're going to the damn Forsaken Fen. We'll have a boss coming up here. Let me look at my notes. Forsaken Fen, we have the Mendacious Visage boss fight, the Hushed Saint, and there is our first beacon activation here as well. If we're so fortunate. Her accent is fantastic. Her voice act, and the voice acting is good. The soundtrack in this game is so good. I mean, there's not a lot I have to complain about this game. I mean, I thought it was always good. Just the enemy density was freaking nuts in the Umbral back whenever it started. And you could get shot through like walls and stuff.
Apologies for the dour mood you found me in when last we met, but I've perked up since then. Found myself a new purpose.
Excellent.
At least something to keep me occupied while in Mornstead.
Now speak on it.
To be a traveling merchant.
There you go.
Peruse my wares.
Beckoning.
Hopefully you'll see something of interest.
I'll peruse your wares and more.
The word scavenger? True, but that sounds somewhat judgmental, don't you think? I'm just putting to use that which has been discarded. You could even say that there's a sort of nobility in it. Perhaps just a little.
Whatever you say, Eeyore.
Hello again, friend.
Stalker dagger. He's a stalker. Lucky paw. Interesting. I do appreciate this.
Some might use it, but I'm just putting to you could even say that.
Uh-oh, I almost fell off there. Walter says, apologies, Inhuman. I seem to be a bit busy today, so I'm not able to chat as much as I want. Oh, no worries. No, please don't apologize. Remember, just even if you're just lurking or hanging, that's fine. Even if I'm just background noise, that's fine. I just don't want you to ever feel like you have to, you know, chat or communicate. It's just not necessary. I always appreciate it, but you're by no means obligated to chat. If you're busy, handle what you got to. It's fine by me. We're gonna fall, aren't we? Yay! This is the Congregator of Flesh. But Walter, thank you so much for explaining. But don't worry, man. And if you're busy, handle what you got to. It's perfectly fine. We found the Devourer of Flesh, thanks to Kennedy King. What a bastard. Rawr. If I would voice act, I'd be like, rawr, rawr. Okay. Oh! Congregator of Flesh. Oh, lovely. He just fell on me. Oh, my ass. Okay, hold on. What the donk is happening? Son of a... Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Good thing is we're doing okay damage. I mean, if I can act... Oh my gosh. He was never this aggressive, by the way. I promise you. He was not. I need to find my first, like, vanilla patch run that I did on this game. I think I deleted it because I was like, I'm not going to be able to do content on it. The game was already like a year old at that point. Well, I beat it, and then I was sitting on the footage for so long. Oh, my nose itches. Okay. And now we got our Umbral phase. Crusaders die twice, baby. Ah, what is that's new? I don't remember that either. Am I getting poisoned? Is that what was happening? Yeah, I think I was getting poisoned. That was awesome. That was an excellent attempt, but it was very different from what I'm used to. He's so aggressive and fast. He was never that fast. Ellen over on Twitch says, "Hi Inhuman, how you doing today?" Fantastic. Playing this game that I've been wanting to play all weekend. I actually refrained from playing all weekend so that I could be fresh and I wouldn't remember stuff and as much as I wanted to. I was like, so I was just researching like, how many endings are there? What are the patch notes and what's changed? And I was like, okay, can Monday hurry up? Also because you get paid once a month as a content creator. I'm like, I need to get paid, please. That'd be nice so I can move some things along. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, everything's great. So many moving parts. No fall damage from there, which is awesome. How are you doing today? I'm gonna grab this real quick, because actually I'm not. Doesn't matter. And dodge. Or get hit in the face, either way. Okay, there's a delay in that. And that gets me every time. Okay, yeah. Dead already. Okay, so the first attempt was a good attempt because look how much damage we did this time. Just relaxing at the moment. Nice. That is always good. Just enjoying getting ready for the holidays. Oh. I think I need to go away from his strong hand. Usually I go towards the weapon arm or the weapon hand. That's not what you want to do with this guy. Yeah, this is definitely the spot right here, away from the big arm. Normally you go towards the weapon arm. And he's gonna fall back now though. Yeah. It's okay. I hit pretty hard there. We're poisoned now, it's okay though. We're gonna heal. Got him. But I'm gonna die too. As long as he dies first. Oof, I was poisoned. I didn't die though. Yay! We got him, guys. Second try. Not bad. Actually, third try. Not bad, not bad. That was terrifying though.
Come to all this, my child.
Oof.
Enter my embrace.
That was a tough fight. GG says Alan, thank you so much.
My divinity. Bless you. Bless you.
He became the Congregator. Wow. So in Aureus' name he did that. So it's like, you see how it shows how sometimes like blind faith and like religious zealots can be problematic? Just saying. That was close. Nice fight. Yeah, that was intense. And the poison almost killed me after the fact. That was scary. Somebody get the abomination of breath, man. I don't know what's worse, his appearance or his breath. GG's Inhuman. Yeah. I don't like his breath. The poison breath is what did it for me. Emerge from... Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. That way, if I get hit or die, I can still go back to Umbral. So every time you go back to... whatever, the realm of the regular standard realm or whatever, you can you get a chance to go back and die. So I don't want to did we put a seed here? Ooh, the whispers are creepy. Oh, this is the swamp already? Ugh. I might die here. I'll be darned. Punch these little egg sacs so we get our health back. It's a great way to... Oh, whoa! What the... Did you do that, sir? Fire salts. Very nice. The more nice, it's always funny to me to watch these mythical creatures getting their asses handed to them by a naked guy with bare fists. Oh, yes. That is how us Souls guys do it. On a fist only run, you gotta have your chest out. You gotta have, you know, some muscle showing. I mean, straight up. I'll say there was another vestige here. There it is. Vestige of Valade. So we are going to the swamp area. I am my guide. I'm not following my guide. Let me see what I had on my little thing here. Oh crap. I am reading, you jerk. Do you not value intelligence or education? I'm gonna rest. So, I had Pilgrim's Perch, we did defeat Gentle Gavris and the Congregator of Flesh just now. We then go to the Forsaken Fen, which we have the Mendacious Visage, Hush Saint, which is a fun fight, and the first Beacon activation. This will probably even tie to the Shuja Hamlet. So, yeah, I did some things, you know? It's so funny. Ever since, last week, for whatever reason, TikTok has been suspending my streams. And it says, oh, it's because in October, I don't know, 21st or something, on that date, you streamed something against our our terms of service, which was Ninja Gaiden. I'm like, what? That was like 2 months ago. And for months, like for weeks and weeks after, I was fine. And now it's like, no, you did bad stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? So it pretty much will find my stream if I'm live and it just suspends it. And I don't know how to appeal it because TikTok is stupid. So he's just... Okay, let's talk to this dude, the Grave Digger.
Onwards you march, eh? I hope it's not for any kind of glory, because you won't find a sniff of that in Mondstadt. And certainly I hope it's not in the name of the hallowed sentinels.
Those guys are crazy too.
For it. They're no better than the Rogar.
Agreed.
I've got many a scar to prove it. Whether you've embraced Umbral or struggle against it is none of my concern. Power is a sweet temptation.
Power.
I'll grant you that, sure enough. But don't confuse that with loyalty. Still, I'll not deny. I owe Umbral for giving me what it did.
I remember his story too is actually pretty interesting.
I'll be minded as long as I'm able. Name's Byron, by the way. I'll be around.
Always am.
Always am. Name's Byron.
Okay,
Name's
cool.
Byron.
Thank you, Byron. Please stop saying who you are. We have... That's going to be a shortcut eventually. I think go this way first, and then we go here. This is the forward progression path, but... Let's go kick somebody, or punch somebody. I am to punch somebody. Oh, lovely. Never mind. I lied. I don't go this way, because I find out that it doesn't work. Oh, he's alive! Oh my gosh. I'm scared. I hear froggies. Poison arrows. And we have some items over there. And it does slow you down quite a bit being in that marsh. We'll come up from the other side. I don't remember all the secrets, guys. I'm certainly going to miss a few of the things. Side quest wise, item wise, but I don't want to, so I'm gonna be thorough like always, but there's just things that I will forget. This particular game has tons of very well hidden secrets, in my opinion. I think they're done pretty well. I'm gonna say there's something else in here. I thought. What in the plague doctor is that? Okay, hold on. Lovely. Never do a charged R2. Even if you think you have all the time in the world. Because you don't. Okay. Oh, it's these little zombies. I wonder if I can equip fire on my hands. Like, if I can imbue my hands, like, that is over. The challenge is over. Let's find out. I don't think I can. But I will try. Do anything? Let me see if they get... Oh, okay. I don't think it works. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. I don't think it works, though. Like, it definitely was consumed, but I don't think it was applied. Okay, these guys are getting a little tankier. Enemies are taking more strikes. And they don't get stun locked anymore as easily anyways. Another shortcut there, eventually. This is a path that I remember when I was doing the 100% guide I was like, oh my gosh. It became a little... It was difficult for me to be like, okay, what? But always remember, if there's water, there is no water in Umbral, so you can always switch over. I think this is an ambush. Yeah, there it is. He slapped me right in the jowls. Alright, so we got whatever was over here. I don't even remember anymore because I knew there was an ambush, started looking back behind me, and then I completely forgot. Because I can't multitask. And then we can grab this, because why not? Small Duralium fragments. The Duralium fragments, Duralium, those are the upgrade materials. There should be dudes walking on stilts as well at some point. We're gonna see those dude bros doing their thing. These guys suck. I think they're the Shuja warriors. See? Told ya. Come on down. The price is right. And he's dead. They were pretty challenging. Vanilla launch anyways. The Shuja warrior arm wrapping. Speaking of arm wrappings, once we get out of Umbral, let's put something on our fists, you know? We don't have to be bare fist pugilists, but we can certainly have some cool, like, badass, like, spiked gloves or something, you know? I don't like that you knocked me down. Oh, I'm gonna punch you right in the skull. Okay, there you go. Knock this down. Oh, the door opened. Would you look at that? Doors never open. And now we're on the other side. I'll rest to reset everything, get me back outside of Umbral. And then I can interact with this, upgrade our... Let's see. We get our health up a little bit, that's fine. And then there was something I wanted to do. Oh, look at my fist. Like, what cool fist armor can we use? Pilgrim bandages, Scourge sister arm wrappings, Shuja warrior. And those look kind of cool, right? Also cool. Also cool. Those are spiky, but... Oops. Yeah, I'm not like in love with any of these just yet. These look kind of cool though. Let me just make sure that didn't really impact my encumbrance in any way. No, I'm still light. Whoa, what are you doing here? Whoa! Wasn't ready for... Okay, sir. What the balls? The hell? I wasn't ready for that. Matthias says, are my messages not coming through? Is YouTube hungry again? Somebody must satiate the beast. The last comment it shows is your breath mint comment on the Congregator of Flesh. That's the last one I see. Luke says, is this going on any good? Is this game any good? Oh, absolutely. This game's fantastic. I love Lords of the Fallen. I love the original Lords of the Fallen. This game is great. Ugh. In my opinion, as much as I like the first Berserker Kazan, I do like this game more. Now, does the first Berserker Kazan have more polished combat and things like that? Absolutely. But in general, I don't know. I just like this game more. I've always been a big fan of Lords of the Fallen, though. Even the one in 2014 was really... I just loved it. That dude was a tryhard. Yeah, like, what the heck? You can't go into a zone that is, like, designated for safety and checkpoint and then be like, I'm gonna go aggressively pursue you. Like, you can't do that. Who wrote your programming, bro? Who did it? Curse Worm Ring, nice. And the Exemplar Tinct, which is a different paint pattern and style. Let's see, are any of these rings... Oh, look at this. Increased maximum health. The relics are what you can wear. They're like the necklaces. A pendant of gold. Deal additional damage with a smaller equip load. Yes, please. Increased strength and agility. Oh, wow. Stamina and stamina regen. This is just purely vitality. Strength and agility, please. Yeah, this is great. The Mornage is hell yeah. The Van Damme Kickboxer Fist Band. Aren't these cool? And they have like coins on them. It's very like monk-like. So I don't know. I like it. I think it's great. So this is where they want us to go. That's fine. We'll go here for now. And then it's going to circle back around to the other side. I absolutely love this game, Luke. And Matthias, the last message I saw was the one you asking about if YouTube's hungry again. And then secondly, it was, oh, that's right. If the Congregator of Flesh needed a breath mint. To which I said, yes, he does. Yes, he does. There's a whole area up here. I think you get another, Sanguinarix upgrade. Come here, tryhard, Shuja warrior. Get wrecked. Ow. Harbinger? I always thought that's such a cool word. But when I was little, I said Harbringer, and I thought Harbinger sounded even better. Luke says, speaking with a friend today, he's playing Stalker too. He's really enjoying it, but when I had a look, I think Arc Raiders is better. Really? Okay. I always tease my one of my buddies that I'm able to sometimes play with, like different games, you know, like, and he likes Arc Raiders a lot, and I'm always calling it Arc Riders just to piss him off. But yeah, I didn't enjoy Arc Raiders very much, and only because like the social aspect of the game is fantastic if you have the ability to do that and partake. I don't, right? Like, I don't have anybody I can consistently game with or anything like that. So online or multiplayer becomes like a real... It's just not really an option for me. So, I typically tend to go for the solo player experiences. But even that social aspect alone it's a fun extraction shooter, you know, teams of 3 kind of thing. I just for whatever reason don't really like the overall premise, like, and I know it's not supposed to be some awesome story or anything. It just in general, like it's just like drones. The main enemy are drones. Like it's just so bland and boring, and to me it's just not. I had a hard time enjoying that part of it because it's like the major enemies, if I'm not killing other players, are drones. Like literal drones that look like the ones that my neighbors have. You know, it's like it's not even anything special. I'm like, ugh, I don't know. So I just wish that the robots, if any, had more diversity. I mean, like the ball robots are kind of cool, but that's very Star Wars. I don't know. I just wasn't really impressed with the enemy design or like that part of it. But I know the brunt of the game and the major thing is to play against other players. But I'm just saying, from a solo guy, that's what I look for. Looks better. Solos is great fun. Yeah, I played solo. Well, at the time didn't have solo, but I did get in like a queue. And no, they did have solos. They did. And we get to play some solos. We did. I remember that because I remember some guy was emoting saying, "Please don't shoot." Yeah, there were solos. But I haven't played it since the beta. I don't like how the expedition is playing it, as it makes you keep your loot and not lose it. Oh, okay. You like that permadeath kind of thing? Matthias says, well, evidently you can't say throat. Oh, yes. Throat is a bad word. And fruit punch minus fruit. In the same sentence? That's hilarious. But guess what? The way you explained it and said it, YouTube will never be able to deny you again. See, we're smarter than these algorithms and computers. So you can't say throat punch in the comment section? How absurd. Just so you know, I'm actually not going through like the proper marsh just yet. I will be going back towards that, but I do remember this little deviation. It circles around in a way, but there's a lot of, you know, stuff. Did they just completely get rid of the mimics, by the way, guys? One second. Okay, cool. Yeah, just my in-laws are gonna pick up my daughter so she can go hang out and run some errands with them. Sounds good to me. It'll be fun. Okay, well, we have this entire region to check out. Or down. I think if we go down, that kind of leads us back towards the marsh, so we'll go up first. You can't just go around solving all your problems by fruit punching folks. It's just uncivilized. That sounds so funny when you say fruit punching. You missed, big guy. Well, that was easy. Dodging and, I mean, as long as you have the stamina, that's the best way to go right there. I hope this doesn't take me too far. There's so many paths in this damn game. I remember when I was writing the guide for the 100% guy, I was just like, geez, this is the other side of the Congregator flesh area. Cool, come over here, dude. Remember we saw this item, we came down, ran like idiots, and fell down? We've come full circle now. We got an ammunition pouch. think that increases the amount that you have, if I recall correctly. Can't go around fruit punching everybody. Morna just says, you mentioned the social part of online gaming. Well, you could make your daughter your Padawan, Inhuman and Lil Inhuman. Indeed. We game all the time, in fact. My whole family games, so, you know, last night we stayed up till like 1 a.m. playing Mario Kart, which was awesome. And Mario Party and stuff. So we game together quite a bit. And it's awesome. She's actually quite good. I remember she did her first no damage boss fight when she was like, I think she was like either 5 or 6. And she played Astrobot and beat the final boss, the T-Rex, which is a 2-phase boss. No damage. And I recorded it because I was like, holy heck, she's kicking ass. But she loves gaming as well. A little gamer buddy. My wife loves gaming too. And she's not just a, cozy game kind of. Like, she plays proper games. But she does like cozy games, but that's not all she plays. Somebody's behind me. An ambush. See, these guys are actually more problematic. I don't remember them spewing stuff out either. I thought they used to throw stuff. Not you, fool. You. Oh, he's dead. That was another Crusader at some point, it seems like. Oh, gross. It flies. It squeaked creepy and it made me think of a mouse. Then I started thinking of mice in my head and I'm like, that's more like a bat. That's fine. Much better. This is the other item. Shuja Harmony Hoop. So this is where, you know, this would be the beginning, right? So we've kind of looped back together to the beginning. Love this. This game is so damn good. Henriksen, what's up, man? How you doing over on Twitch? Thank you so much again for watching on Twitch. I really appreciate that. It's a big help. Let me check one more thing first before we do this. Have I already explored? Yeah, I have. Perfect. So this is the extent of that area. That's the area back that loops to the Congregator of Flesh. This loops us back to the main marsh area. Favorite game right here. I'm excited for the second one coming out soon. Oh my gosh. The second one's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be improving this on every single facet. And I cannot wait for it. Morna just says, you're blessed. Good for you, man. Oh yeah, I am definitely blessed. And so thankful for him. Trust me, I'm not one of those people that's like, I wish this. I know. And I certainly am aware of my blessings. Even when things are real rough and, you know what, I always know that it's just part of my journey, you know, and things are always going to be good. I've learned a lot that largely it's about perspective. And if you can change your perspective and you be positive and you still maintain your faith, man, all the bad stuff just goes away. There's just nothing it can do. It doesn't hold a candle to the power that God has, you know? Simon says, you're welcome. I like it here. Oh, nice. Yeah, I hope that you're enjoying it over there. I know it's a little quiet on the Twitch side of things, but I love it because I really do, and I always have streamed on Twitch since I started streaming, but unfortunately it just, it's never grown like I wanted, so I do multi-stream now that the terms of service allow it, and I can, you know, focus on YouTube as well, which is the bread and butter, you know, that's where a larger part of my community is. That's how I survive. YouTube's how I live and eat. But I want to be, my big next step is to become a full-time streamer and part-time content creator versus the other way around. Because I do enjoy, now after all these years, streaming more so than I do creating content. because I love the community aspect of it from that regard, you know? So much fun. Alright, so we're done with all this junk. Let's go kick these guys' butts, and then we're gonna go this way. This is where we navigate through the marsh. It gets really, really messy, and then we end up fighting the dude bro over there. Very nice. We've done all the stuff there. We're good. Could have actually done a little shortcut, that's okay. And where are the guys on stilts? There used to be stilted dudes. Alright, there's a brother over there. I did this already. Oh, here you are. Come here. Whoa! Plague Doctor, man. Ah, fart. Okay, hold on. Almost said bad words. There's a brother up there. This is where we're going to find an NPC that we will, by default, fail her questline because we cannot summon NPCs in my challenge run here, based on my own parameters that I've set forth. There's the stilt guy. Oh, he hit his back. What an idiot. Oh, it has homing properties. That's fun. She's singing the lions leaves the night. Ooh, I forgot how to unpetrify you though.
You! How about some help? The sorcerer I was traveling with said the trinket I wore was actually some kind of ancient magical accessory. Said it would toughen my skin against harm if I let him reinvigorate it with his sorcery. As you can see, he did that sure enough. Stupid bastard. But he was a stupid bastard with coin. And the mercenaries got to make a living. Wilmark wanted protection.
Wilmark, okay. We get something around this swamp area.
But the coward ran off when some creatures appeared soon after I started petrifying. They couldn't take my head, but hopefully they hunted him down and made a latrine out of his.
Gross.
So, looks like my blade's for hire again, when I can swing it.
A latrine is like a toilet.
Get this damn thing off me, and I'll be in your debt. And who doesn't appreciate having a favor in the pocket? Get this and who doesn't appreciate.
Manuel Ortega over on YouTube says, "Is this happening for real?" You bet your buns it is, and I have been pretty much mowing through the game with just my fists. In veteran mode, mind you. And I'm loving every second of it. I haven't played this game in so long, in 2 years in fact. And I'm loving every second of it. In fact, I'm enjoying it much more than I was the first Berserker Kazan. I think the Kazan is a fantastic game. And the combat is super polished, unlike many games you'd see or whatever. But there's just something about Lords of the Fallen that I've just always been. I even loved the original. I mean, I don't remember how to get this guy. I don't have the means to. Can I punch your sticks? Kind of. Kinda can. I just don't know if that'll knock him down. Oh, I did! I love that! You punch him right in the sticks and he goes right down. Just like in real life. But yeah, it's happening, Ortega. It is happening. And I'm loving every second of it. This is part 2, so you haven't missed much. Part 1 was also pretty awesome, though. We just beat the Congregator of Flesh. We're searching this Forsaken Fen area. Come on. Ah, that didn't work. We were fighting some tryhards not too long ago. Tryhard Shuja. Uh-oh. Oh, we're just on the other side, yeah. The chicken got to the other side. Whoa, bro. Oh, my face. I think I'm poisoned. You idiot. He poisoned me. You know. I'm gonna heal and then I'm gonna see it. I have to have something, right? Like a poison tincture, poison cure. I only have one. Okay. And then poison resist. Oh, okay, we just have to tough it out then. Toughen it out. Luke says, may I ask the wife to buy for me? Nice. Get a nice Christmas present, huh? It's a great game. I mean, I enjoy it. It's not for everybody. A lot of people were really harsh on it when it first came out at launch, but people are typically harsh on anything that's not FromSoft because they love swinging off the nards that is FromSoft. FromSoft does make some of the best Souls-likes, but certainly not perfect by any means. And they typically have their, slew of flaws as well. So I'm not partial to FromSoft or otherwise, but I do make a distinction between them usually when I'm saying, hey, this is my FromSoft games I enjoy, these are the non-FromSoft games I enjoy. But I don't necessarily like the bias, Let's go back this way actually, and we're gonna go the long way. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. I've always enjoyed this game. I just wasn't able to feature it in any capacity. Because I was conflicted with, had a bunch of schedule conflicts and stuff when it came out. Shayla, I was so gonna reach out to him and be like, Shayla, I know you're doing stuff, but Lords of the Fallen Fist only veteran mode. Just FYI. So, I was so gonna tell you this. Emmanuel says, yeah, I've been traveling, currently in Dominican Republic. Oh, nice. But will not miss any second. Oh, no worries. Hey, you can always watch the VOD, bro. Shayla says, you're just moving right along with this challenge run. Sorry I've been quiet. I've been so busy with baking and candy making, getting ready for Christmas. My days are really hectic. Oh, I can imagine. Hope y'all are all doing well. Absolutely. Luke says, yep, I agree. Yeah, I think every Souls game, as long as you look at it for what it is, can be appreciated in a good way. Like some of them are just copies and some are like Dolmen is just a bad game. But there are Souls-likes that are good that still have severe flaws, like Hellpoint, for example. Steel Rising, for example. And it's like, remember, my perspective is that video games are art. They're interactive forms of art. So try and change your perspective of it and get in the eyes of who the devs would be or whoever's the passionate party behind it all, and you'll start being like, oh damn, I didn't realize this, or I love this little mechanic here even though they didn't fully execute it. You start getting a newfound appreciation for this kind of stuff. And that's why I don't just say FromSoft, because I don't necessarily believe that they're the only ones that can make a good game, right? I'm so glad I got to hear from you, Shayla, because I was gonna be like, Shayla, dude, bro. I was gonna say, dude, bro. Doing Lords of the Fallen, fists only. You're gonna love it. But I'm so glad you've just been lurking. You've been busy. Every game is its own thing. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so I probably just need to go Umbral for a bit, actually. Just to be a little bit more thorough once we scour the rest of these tops. And then yeah, these are all the shortcuts. Because there's so much on these lower levels. Where's that bridge I just crossed? We'll go down this way then. That's where we came from, just confirming that's the cave that we entered and got the poison javelin. We should be good. I love Lords of the Fallen. Oh yeah. You had been playing it for quite some time, and it was making me get so interested in it again. And then I was like, nah, it'll be forever before I'm actually, I get to that again. And now here we are, months later. I'm like, yes, because it's such a good game. People give it so much trash, like they bash it so hard at launch, but I've always enjoyed it. And other than like the enemy density in Umbral and some of the the aggro from like across the screen where you don't even know an enemy exists yet, and shooting at projectiles going through assets and hitting you anyways, like that stuff was kind of annoying. But man, I'll tell you that I think it's a fantastic game. and I've always enjoyed it. And I was just saying, because Luke was like, is this game any good? And I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, in fact, I enjoy it more than the first Berserker Kazan, even though I think Kazan is more polished, far more polished. Combat is far superior. It's just there's just something about this game that has this like this charm and allure that I just love. I just really like this game. I loved the 2014 Lords of the Fallen, and that was one of the first non-FromSoft devs to make a damn good Souls-like attempt. And these are early Souls, right, where it's very heavy. It's really almost turn-based, where you like have to, okay, I strike here, I block here, you know, and that kind of combat. But man, oh man, was that a treat. And I was like, whoa, other companies can make these games too. And that was a nice revelation. Luke says, my youngest is taking control on Ark now. He's a good PvP player. Nice. I can get pretty competitive in the PvP realm of things, but it just takes quite a bit of time. The games that I've not competed in, but I'd say played in at a very high competitive level were Apex Legends, Rainbow Six, and Fortnite, and Destiny. And those were the games that I played at like quite competitive levels. And then it just, because they take up so much time, I very rarely do those now. Oh, I miss these little guys. Oh, he's dead. I don't remember them dying in one hit. Spooky Molder. Luke says, I'm playing my oldest boy's account on the portal while in the workshop. Nice. Spooky says, this game rules, but the 2014 LOTF is so bad. No, I loved the original. What other Souls-like, aside from the same one that the devs made, meaning the Surge, has it to where, you know, there's multiple ways to beat this boss, and if you beat it using these conditions, you get this version of the weapon. If you do it under these conditions, you get another. Like, that was so cool. And it's not just like, you know, cutting a dragon's tail off, which I think was really interesting at first. But that was like the only variation of how to beat bosses in Souls. And Lords of the Fallen, you were encouraged to try different methods that would increase the challenge and then increase the reward. I think it was great. I think the original Lords of the Fallen was fantastic. I don't think I've played it on this channel though. I did play the Surge though. But no, I loved it. I thought it was really good. Shayla says, it's morbid but fun, of course. Most Souls games are morbid. Yeah. More than I never understood why people can't just appreciate a game for what it is, and if you don't like it, just don't play it. No need to be a douche. Oh my gosh, for being a hater. I saw that recently with COE33. Oh, Clair Obscur? Yeah. I enjoyed Clair Obscur. And I don't really enjoy JRPGs much. I do to an extent. Like, there's a few that I like, and there's others that I don't. It's a mood for me. Playing a different genre of games is largely about the mood that I'm in. Oh, lovely. Okay, sir. How about you not be an elite enemy anymore? But I do enjoy a lot of games that I don't even talk about sometimes. And it's simply because I may not be in the mood, you know? Largely when I'm playing here with you guys, I'm featuring Souls-likes and Metroidvanias, because those are my favorite genres, like top-tier genres ever, you know? But the Souls-like is simply a hardcore action RPG, so any ARPG is going to be amazing for me as well. Even when you start going like kind of backwards a bit and leaning away from the RPG aspect and then going towards games like almost like action or hack and slash type. I'm trying to think of what would be a good example. Maybe like a Devil May Cry type game. Just those kinds of games, you know, those have so much like, I don't know, enjoyment. They're just so much fun. They bring so much enjoyment. Move your little sticks. Oh, he fell on my head. That's like what would happen to me in real life. I have this brilliant strategy and then the dude falls on my head and I die. Neck broke. I like Destiny, but my team leveled up faster than me and I stopped playing. Yeah, like my other buddy likes to play, like they've been playing Destiny 2 for like forever, and I'm like, dude, I just can't anymore. Like, it's just too much content. I'm too far behind, and I've lost interest because I spent thousands of hours in the beginning. And Manuel Ortega with a massive super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. I just scared the bejeebies out of me. Thank you so much, Manuel. Oh! Okay, that was physics. Thank you so much for that. Let me kill this guy because if not, I'm gonna die. That is so kind of you, my friend. Thank you so much. That's totally worth 2 super chats because I do believe that the super chat minimum is like 5. So I'm definitely looking to stream next week, and then we don't typically do anything for the first, so that's why I was like, heck yeah. Oh no! It's okay. I was kind of getting lost anyways. I was getting a little too deep in this path. There's a whole nother path that I skipped as well, so. But going left first is fine, because I think it links back to the main area, then we can go back and progress to the marsh. That's where we end up finding the boss. Thank you so much again, Emmanuel. I hope you're having an amazing trip and vacation, and thank you so much for your love. Matthias says, on the contrary, it's all a matter of personal opinion. I actually enjoyed the original Lords of the Fallen, especially the ability mechanic for beating the boss in a specific way. Boom. Great minds think alike. That's the game I was thinking. Emmanuel says, for finally playing one of my favorites. Thank you. I just finished the game for the 2nd time and planning on going one more time. Do it. Get all the endings. Get all the endings. For sure. Praise the tips Ortega Umbasa, says Matthias. Praise Ortega. Indeed. I normally work on the first. Yeah, like, I mean, it's kind of just a normal day for me. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for giving Emmanuel some kudos for that big chat. I am going to go ahead and switch right over to Umbral. And hopefully blast this guy back. Love that. Strategy. And then we're just going to keep running past, and then we're going to go ahead and take out anything that can potentially harm us, and we're going to go straight back to where we're at. I love that Superman punch. It doesn't do any damage, but I like the way it looks. And we're going to punch... Oh, okay, he's noticed me, so never mind. I was going to slow punch him in the back. And then we're going to run past the Stilts guy, which is to our left, and we're going to continue onward. Such a nice, quiet day. Oh, yeah, it is. Because guess what? Everybody else is off. And you're just getting paid to kind of just be like, I can do this. Yeah. I don't mind chilling. When I was in corporate, I used to love working around the holidays. Because typically you'd get additional pay. And you were doing less work. So it's like, why wouldn't I want to game the system that values me so poorly every day? That's when I was a corporate guy. Thank you. Love that. Dual wielding and the combo for fists is just very good. You know, and you can even do cool moves like, I think it's is it this? Which one is it? You can't do it. There it is. Yeah. You can do the spinny punch. Okay, that's the way I went before. Right? Yep. If he comes, he's gonna die. Good choice. Thank you so much again, Emmanuel. I really appreciate you, my friend. That will count as 2, and that goes towards the 5 super chat goal for streaming all next week. So I will keep track of it. Shayla says, I'm really looking forward to the week after Christmas. I haven't had much time to do anything other than cooking and cleaning, so I plan to get some gaming and actually relax some. Yes, you deserve it. You deserve it. This is usually a very busy week. Uh-oh. this whole weekend, I mean, we were out Christmas parties, this and that and whatever, and like little events for school, and I was like, gosh, like I felt like I was like, it was like almost exhausting. I was like, it's a lot. But you know, you want to make sure that, you know, if, for example, my daughter wants to go, then yeah, she can have her fun, but I'm like, oof, tired, I want to go home. I am very much the homebody, so it's very taxing and emotionally, like, and draining, and you know, like mentally draining and stuff to like be around folks all the time. And it's so funny because every time the people will ask me what I do, and I'm like, you know, I just create content online and stuff. They're like, oh, okay, what do you? And then they, of course, they. I'm like, oh gosh. And then eventually, I'm like, yeah, I'm just a YouTuber. And they're like. And they look at, you either get two looks. The one look is that it's like, that's not a job. And then the other look is that it's like, wait, so you play video games for money? Like, yes. And it's always like a weird, you would think it'd be like, that's pretty badass. But no, they're usually like,
Although you never really get used to it, you just...
He has a white beard? I don't remember that.
And ignore the whispers telling you to jump.
Harkin got old.
I came to Mornstead once, a long time ago.
And Manuel says thank you. No, thank you, my friend. And I hope you're enjoying the playthrough. We have been doing fists only, and it's been so much fun.
I made a mistake.
Shayla says it's really been nonstop since Thanksgiving for me. Shoot, I bet. And then that, and you know, with all the repairs, and you know, with the insurance and all that stuff, I'm sure it's just been relentless. Well, before that, with all the house repair, exactly. That's what I was. Yep, exactly. See, I knew it because you've just been going back and forth, back and forth. I just don't think they understand. Luke says jealous. I don't think they truly understand it. They think that it's like, yeah, that you don't do anything, do you? That's what it feels like. It's funny. Like, I don't think they think that I do. I'm like, you just play games and your wife's okay with it? I'm like, yes. Yes. Because I pay bills. It's funny. It is really funny. So I don't, you know, I used to think like, oh, it's gonna be cool talking about like what I do, because it's not like I don't sit at a desk and take calls or whatever, you know, and which is what I used to do even for whenever I was like, I typically was in training or leadership or whatever, but you know, you gotta start out somewhere, and so I'm like, yeah, I don't even like sharing what I do anymore. Not with like regular adults, because they're just like, that's weird, bro. You don't do anything. Oh, can you break, please? Thank you. Oh, that's not very nice, little demon dog. Stab it. What killed me last? Oh, that's right. I got punched by it. I didn't have any heals. And then those, yeah, those like rolling balls of, I don't know what they were, tumbleweeds or something. Shayla says, you're playing on hard mode. Change the settings. Yeah, Shayla, you're playing real life on hard mode. You gotta go. Oh, they came from, that makes perfect sense. That's why they roll. They're sentient. Shayla needs a reset. Streaming and editing, it said, is really mentally tiring. Yeah, streaming is a lot because, you know, you can't just be like you can, but like people just play the games. And they may or may not have their teats out for engagement. And it's like, well, I can't do that. I have to actually like, I want to be engaging with you guys and having fun with you guys and seeing what you think and sharing my mental process of how I do it. Because every time I was playing, and before I ever showed my face or anything, early on, we're talking almost a decade ago, they'd always be like, I wish you would, you know, communicate what, you know, your thought process. And now I was like, I took that to heart. I'm like, yeah, it gives them more insight, you know, and maybe that'll help somebody. And then that kind of encouraged me to do all the kind of content I do from the streaming perspective, like my approach. And then of course, from like the content part, that to me is a lot more labor intensive, but streaming, as long as you're healthy, like, you know, you don't, like, you're not sick or anything, you know, and you can sit down for a while, it's a lot easier for me because playing the game in general, that's not hard. Playing it and talking, not hard anymore. But it's just something that's enjoyable, and I think that that's really fun. But it is like, sometimes I'm like, man, I'm talking nonstop. And it's not because I'm just like forcing myself to do it, but it's because I'm excited. I have like a lot of energy because I'm doing something that's really fun. And I'm like feeding off the energy that, you know, all the happiness and positivity. It's just awesome, you know. But then I'm like, oof. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I am tired today. And it's funny because I'm like, yeah, it's. I know it wouldn't seem like it's taxing or anything, but it's like it's a lot sometimes. Let me think where I'm at. This is the area that I said this is a shortcut. Okay, I know exactly where I'm at. We can go punch that. The guy with the face is going to be interesting to fight. But yeah, editing and voiceover and writing scripts, oof, that's a lot. And the voiceovers and having to do all that junk. But this is, I don't even edit, even if I make mistakes, unless it's something huge, like I won't edit my streams, I just post them. Very low effort in terms of the editing piece of it, but I don't know, that's why I like it so much too. If I could make a living just streaming, I would totally do that. Okay, let's punch this guy. I don't remember how to fight you, though. There's a way to, like, open his face. There you go. Ow, ow. No! Give me your face. Is this face always open now? I like it. Stop it. Stop it. And then face. Damn it. I think I undid it. Nope. I'm dead. Come on, baby. Shinto. Heal, heal, heal. My healing timing is so bad right now. Okay, here, do it. I'm dead. I'm trying to make fetch happen. Matthias says, us gamers are like William Wallace. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom or our video games, or something along those lines. Braveheart. That's a Braveheart, Matthias. Braveheart reference. Okay, I should be able to get there really quickly, but I already forgot how to do it. Maybe. Wait, where did he go? Oh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. The Mendacious Visage. Those guys give you stuff, and they're pretty good. They're worth fighting. It is optional. Very much so, but to me, nothing's optional. Anything I can kill, I will. I can't move, I'm stuck in the marsh. See, parrying in this game is not as effective. You don't even stop the attack typically unless they get exhausted, but on veteran mode you don't even do that. Where'd he go? You guys messed up my feng shui, man. Now I gotta kick all your asses. Come here, you rat bastard. Alright, I'm happy now. I'm better now. So we're gonna go this way. William Wallace, he closes his face after. Yeah, he did. He closed his face and destroyed me. Now we have a clean, clear path. And we're good to go. That's that. Okay. You can die. Am I punching the poison out of this guy? He's like, I don't even have blood. I just bleed poison. Alright, so I have 2 charges to rip his face. Oh. Because it's a boss. Yeah, it's going to be considered a mini boss here. Alright, you, sir? I wish I could imbue my fist with fire. Okay, what do I need to do there? Iframe it with dodge? Dodge frames? Yeah. Balls. Hold on, that hurt. That hurt really hard. Oh no. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. When's the window then? You're too smart. Get wrecked. No walking head's gonna beat me. Okay. I feel better now. We gotta get the Stranger Things plant. So we're in the Upside Down right now. Speaking of the Upside Down, Matthias, I did fall asleep at some point in episode 3, and then I saw most of episode 4. I mean, it's good. It's definitely good. I'm glad that certain revelations occurred, because I was like, when's this dude gonna be meaningful? And he finally stepped up after, you know, 4 seasons. I'm glad. But I'm enjoying it so far. Walter says can barely see what was happening. Pretty much I was punching, I ripped the dude's covering off, and then I just pummeled him into oblivion. And it was awesome. It was epic. But yeah, I couldn't tell what was going on either. I also had no clue what the heck was going on. But I was getting those iframes with the dodge, so I would just move forward or backward. And with the lock on, it's a really nice quick step, if you will, and it's really, really great because you have a big window of iframes, and I use that to my advantage. Okay, I think this is... Okay, there's 2 pathways. This would be a shortcut then. Very nice. That is a shortcut. Gotta watch my umbral meter, make sure it doesn't get out of hand. I think I want to go back the other way then. Another ammunition pouch, nice. So those are just the consumables, that's right, I forgot about that. I don't think this is anything then. Nope. Oh, it is, okay. There's a whole path up here. There's a little puppy thing. The poison pups. And then this. Oh, oh, there's another one. Okay. That has to dissipate at some point, right? Purifying balm. Okay, nice. Good. That's a finite path, which you know I love finite paths. I'm like, yes, I've done everything possible in that area. I don't like having to go 17 different pathways. Makes me nervous. Oh, cool. I think they got rid of mimics as well, guys. I haven't seen a mimic since, like, forever. That's the boss arena. That's the actual boardwalk area that starts getting towards the end. I guess I'll emerge for now. Matthias says, I'm feeling much better now. I'll really take more of this medicine. I gave him the old fistful of medicine, in fact. Ooh. I was talking about Will, Matthias. I'm trying to think where that would have come from. Was it Osmosis Jones, Bill Murray? When he's making him drink beer, he's like, yeah, you gotta stay hydrated. I love that part. I thought that was so funny. I'm like, really? Is that what beer does? Yeah, exactly. I was a little like, come on, bro, Sif. Like, it's time to man up. You've been dealing with us forever. I know you got your feels. Everybody is I'd say, in my opinion, obligated. You can go through your moment, but you get over it. You learn from it, and then you kick its ass. How do I? It was over here. Okay, I am gonna level up a few times. Actually, I gotta fight this guy. Open. Lovely. Oh, lovely. Another one. I could have just used probably 50 of the, any one of the 50 shortcuts, but it's fine. I don't remember, and I didn't want to have to think that hard. We're going to rest first to reset the aggro of everybody. Go ahead and level as much as possible, and then do some things. Love it. Okay, where is the quickest way to where I was going? It doesn't feel like any of these, really, so I'll just go this way. Back punch! Oh, never mind, he turned around. Front punch! We'll take this guy out next. Yeah, Will did good. I enjoy his development as a character now. He was relatively useless. He was certainly the weakest link. For a long while. Oh, I'm in the fire. Does that hurt me? No! I didn't realize that was... Yep, okay, cool. Sir, what the hell? I will destroy you. Okay, he's dead. Poison cure, there you go. We have 3 now. Look at us. We are rich in poison cures. You missed me, you jackwagon. Okay, so we could go up there, and that kind of circles back around, but I want to go like the intended path if I could. It's actually from the Sixth Sense, and that lovely human being that is the stepmother. Oh gosh, Matthias, that's dark, and I remember that now. She's like, you're feeling better, huh? That's wonderful. But not, because the opposite of what I'm trying to accomplish here. She was a jerk, man.
I made a mistake.
Thanks, Wafer. I don't remember him having a white beard. Can't see anything. Do not remember that. I've done all this. Yeah, I've done all this. And then this is where the stilts guy is. So that's the stilts guy, and then what's beyond the stilts guy? I don't remember. No! Okay. Eat gravity, plague monster. The Sixth Sense. Man, I wouldn't have guessed that one. That's not, I mean, there's some quotables, but it's definitely not one of the ones that comes first to mind, you know? First comes to mind. Ow. So you gotta close the distance. That push? I don't remember that push. There's a few things that I'm like, I remember fighting these guys and they were not this badass. That's the shortcut that I could have gone up like 10 minutes ago. Oh, efficiencies. How I abhor you. Got the Shuja Warrior. Thank you. Oh, right, that's fun. Wait, what? Oh, somebody else is striking. Very close by. We are in Umbral, we can get out of Umbral, and then we drop down, and I'm assuming that's probably the best thing to do. Just used a heal on accident, my bad. I'm playing way too much Sekiro. If there's such a thing. If there's such a thing. Alright, so that's the boss arena now opened up. Okay. That means I need to go down here. But there were ladders. Was this the ladder I needed? Yeah. I think. And I just got overrun somehow, right? No, this is the beginning. So no, we don't. Oh no! We don't need that. So, is it here? I'm trying to remember. This must be it. Different. I'll do it, but I don't think this is it. This is where I can break through. Yeah. Okay. So what the heck? I'm getting a little mixed up then. I need to move forward this way. There's a similar area where we then fight the dude. The hanged copsman or whatever his name is. I'll read your chat in just a moment. Just gotta figure out where the heck I'm going here. Give me a little sidetracked. That's the Stilts boy. So what the heck? If only. We killed these guys. This is the boss. We went through here. I might just need to get back down to that level and see what it is. Missing. I'll go punch this guy in the back to get some help. That was some sort of bomb that we picked up. And this is just the beginning, so what the heck? If that's the beginning, that takes us back to the other shortcut. And then that takes us back to just the bomb. Oh, that's right. I gotta just start doing some rooftop exploration. That's right. That'll take us to some other pathways that we can't normally get to. Not this one in particular, but there will be some. The Warrior Spear, which I think we have a million of because we've killed quite a few of those Shuja warriors. Okay. That's where we normally come from. That's where the little chick with wings is. Shortcut by the boss. There's something, man. I know this ain't it. It continues ever onward. It's the bonfire where we punch that guy at. I know it's beyond this way. Speaking of M. Night Shyamalan says, Matthias, did you get a chance to watch his daughter's directorial debut movie, Trap? I did. I thought it was pretty decent. I did enjoy that movie. I did enjoy it. I don't want to die to you, Mr. Warrior Man. But, you know. It's just such a nice looking punch. Okay, so I need to figure out where the heck to go. Ah, no, that's not it. There is an enemy in there. I haven't gone here yet. There it is. I've been trying to get here this whole time. Perfect, I found the way now. I was like, I know there's something super simple, like, it's almost hard to miss. Ready for our seed. This is totally a flower bed though, there it is. I thought it was pretty good as well, I enjoyed it. Let me see, this should be enough to upgrade, yeah. We get that to 35, then vitality to 25, and just pretty much keep going for that. Our endurance is even fine. We could do more if we want to just be able to continue all the fisticuffs. Unending fisticuffs combo. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So what happened there? I am in the next area. Good for us. We might get our first beacon today if I don't drag my feet. Take out this guy. Very nice. Ah, that's one of those Lovecraft doors. As always, Inhuman, YouTube waited till you start to read my chat to interrupt, so I have fortunately no idea what you're... Oh, I said my response was that I thought it was great. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was very decent. But can you imagine for the first, I mean, that's pretty impressive. I thought it was good. Very enjoyable, very entertaining. It had some of the tension, but then, as per usual, there's always parts that's like, really? Like, that was kind of, how'd you get away with that, Josh? But no, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. You're probably gonna chase me, aren't you? He doesn't pursue me, so, I mean, if that's the case, it's fine. I mean, now that I can jump, can I not just cheese it and get over here? Might lock me out, though. That's the door that we wouldn't be able to cross, so how the heck? That's why I thought I could break through here. Where are the stupid... Oh, okay. There's one. Can't reach that, though. I might have to take that guy out. You're not funny. You're just mean. Okay. Where does it end up? Right there. Unless I need to knock this down, but it doesn't look like it's knockable. Clearly we have to deactivate one of those doors, but the problem is this one's out of reach. Oh, it's not. I was looking to this. Now. Very nice. Okay, cool. I don't remember that one. Certainly don't. He had plot armor and Inhuman, evidently super intelligence and evasion tactics. Yeah, he had some of the thickest plot armor I've ever seen in my life, but I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Hey, I was just along for the ride, But my wife and I did, as we do. After we watch a film, we typically say, okay, this was really good, but here's the weak points. And we talked about the plausibility of some of those maneuvers, some of those evasive tactics and stuff. I was like, really? Dude was lucky. He was quite lucky indeed. There's a little dog thing up here. I wish I could uppercut. Come here. Come on. There you go. Get punched in the wall. That's a boy. Okay. Whoa, brothers. Gonna come down here? Fight like a man, not a beast? Yeah. Okay. Umbral Eye of the Pale Butcher. I remember that being a good one too. I think I used that one when I had 2 slots, but I don't quite remember. Did he ever jump down? Nah, he just got bored. And let's see. That way we have the opportunity to potentially top off if we punch someone before they punch us. We have this area here, which seems to be an ambush, and then this to circle around for the Shuja warrior. There you go. Oh, darn it. And this guy's hit so hard. They typically don't hit like that. Ah! They're everywhere. And I know I can lock on, but when there's that many enemies, you don't really want to limit yourself. You want to be able to get some glancing blows into the other enemies as well. Just much more effective. Hey you. I know you see me tiptoeing around. I'm gonna die. What? Never panic. I broke one of my only rules. Okay, how did we get over there again? We did like... Oh, I have a seed. We're good. I placed a seed. We're fine. Did you and your wife also see Drop? Says Matthias. My wife and I really enjoyed that movie as well. However, that movie had nothing to do with M. Night Shyamalan. Drop? What's the premise? It doesn't sound familiar. Drop does not sound familiar. Shammy whammies. Do I hold R1? Okay, you can't. You can only hold the R2. Alright, so we cleared that out. And then we're gonna get shot on the right side, right by this guy here. He has no poise. What is this, Dark Souls 3? You can just roll into them? And there's a bunch of brothers to the left. I'll just avoid the aggro altogether. Alright, somebody punched me in the back here. I didn't like it. Play this idiot. Ah, one of these guys. Maybe not. Hey, buddy. Come on. Whoa! Okay, why didn't we do that last time? You fiend. Come here, puppy. Get punched. Oh, this is where that guy was. Okay, yeah, this is the annoying guy. Let's stay down here for a sec, and we'll go back around. The timing, though. Their timing? Yeah, the timing of them showing up and stabbing me in the back, that was pretty bad. Very effective. Very good. But ouch. Very punishing. Okay, so that is a way to get out of Umbral. Inside of here, yeah, there's gonna be like a set piece or something like that. No, not here. There's definitely set here somewhere around here, but it's fine. We got that. Oh man, I'm getting a little overwhelmed with all the different choices we can make. Want to stay in one level at a time before I start going up and around. Oh no. When they push you, just dash forward long as you locked onto them, and you'll close the gap that they created, and then the push does no damage, so. I'll read the synopsis in just one moment, Matthias. I'm just trying to not get... I'm super lost right now. Well, not lost, but a little overwhelmed with all the choices. And yeah, I tanked that. Should I have tanked that? No. Certainly should not. Putrefaction. That is from Sherlock Holmes. Matthias says, well, the synopsis of the drop, without spoiling anything, is a widowed mother has worked up the courage to go on her first date in years, only for it to turn into a nightmare when she starts receiving... Oh, man. Didn't get to see. I'll read the rest of the comment. I don't know why I didn't load the rest. Maybe it's removed because you said throat punch. Walter says, you seem to do decent damage with the fist, which is a bit of a surprise. It's a pleasant surprise, too, because that's typically not the case. You typically have to find creative ways to make fists viable in challenge runs like this, but I've simply had to pump points and invest points from the strength attribute, and that's been sufficient. So that is usually not the case. So it's a very, very welcome change, because it's not like they changed this from like their base game. I mean, this probably could have always been viable even from the beginning. Here you go. She starts getting phone drops, becoming increasingly threatening and bad, and more personal, forcing her to make questionable and impossible choices, or her loved ones will die. Oh, that's interesting. Is it on any streaming service? I know you typically like to get the physical like editions, but is it on any streaming service? Because I would love to watch something like that. We were trying to figure out what we should watch, in fact. Okay, so we're all good there. I'll punch this guy in the back. He's like just born. Born 2 seconds ago, punched in the back. Welcome to my life. We just came from there. This is where we killed the other dudes. And this is the other pathway, I think forward, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, we'll leave him alone. Putrefaction. You're alive? Oh. Oh, whatever. Punch him. Punch his back. And revenge. Hold on 1 second. All right. Let's see. We just came from this side. Okay. That's a shortcut. You have a outdated driver. That's what my computer's saying right now. Doggos. One second, guys. I think my in-laws are here, so let me just double check, okay? I was getting punched to death and I didn't even know. How mean. Ah, the frequency is increasing. Okay, so we gotta get out of here. It was my in-laws. They were here to pick up my... And then I was like saying hi, and then I didn't realize that I was being... I forgot I was an umbral. Whoa! That's new. That's the bat. Never mind. You're cute! Oh! I almost fell. Yes, okay, shortcut right here. Boom. That's perfect. Okay, now I can just run right back here. And we're gonna re-up everything because my Umbral is about to go crazy. We'll be... I don't know if we can go in this realm, but we will try to... Yeah, no, we can't. So that's fine. Let me punch him in the back. I'm gonna go here. Ooh, I forgot about you. Let me punch you because you're just annoying. You don't even have a name tag, sir. And punch, 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 punch. You're dead. Okay, let me catch up on chat too. That was an intense recovery I had to make there. That's cool though. Machete Matthias doesn't do streaming services except of course Netflix. I have no idea. Okay, no worries. I'll just look it up. Drop. I like the premise. Sounds fun. Let's go over here quickly. You look real. You look real. Are you real? No. That's the other side, so maybe that's another shortcut, and then we get this one. We're getting all the stuff. Deactivated both of those pathways. Punch. Alright, so it wasn't a trap. I like that. I prefer not being accosted by those putrid wombs. That's what they're called, I promise. I didn't just make that up. What? I like these. What do the punchies look like? I prefer like the monk kind of punches. That's funny, but I don't really like it as much as I thought I would. We'll go with that for now. Am I dual wielding? I am. Cool. I do enjoy the armor set. It looks nice, but I just like, it doesn't really fit. Doesn't really fit the aesthetic. Okay, that's where I came from. They came here. Alright, so what then is the next step? Crossing here just brings us back. Oh, this is an area that... well, no, I was here. Yeah, because this is where the two dude bros were. I haven't gone here yet. Okay. Ow, thank you, sir. Oh, how are you not dead? There's somebody else? Okay. It would be awesome if I could not run into a stick. Mortal Kombat looking fool, yeah. I was kind of going a little too Mortal Kombat for my taste. Oh, I was an Umbral. That sucks. I thought I was going to pop out and be an Umbral. That's right, we can't really navigate because of the water. Now, what I can do though is since I'll be in human form and I've laid down all these like passageways, I should be able to safely navigate. So we're just going to run past the spitty guy. Dodge and get hit right in the face anyways, and then go here. Take out these guys because yeah, they seem to just like know what's popping. I don't like that. How are you guys everywhere? What the balls? How are there that many? The hell? I'm gonna blow up and then it's gonna knock him on his butt. Don't you go tiptoeing away from me, sir. Everybody gets some. Alright, cool. That was ridiculous. Oh. Let me text my wife and make sure she knows that my daughter got picked up. Cool. Let's proceed. I came from there. This is the only area I have not searched yet. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's this guy. This is another vestige thing, yeah. This is really close to the boss, but I mean, we're not too far away, so. Hello, 911, they jumped my ass. They sure did. They sure did. I can back in all of these bros. There's like 4 people. Well, let's go ahead and defeat this boss. I'm gonna die the first time for sure, but. That looks so cool. I'm cool. Alright, so this is the hallowed, whichever harbinger poison man. On a isn't he on a horse? This is pretty much Gyobu. Oniwa. Yep, trees. Is that his horsey? He is on a horse. I remember, and then you fight him in like in phase 2 without the horse, I think. So he's like pure Gyobu, phase 1. Nice. Oh, that's right. These. Come to me. Is that new? Come here, fool. Did I already kill his horse? I think that's for knocking him off his horse. That was a grab? Ow. Okay, you're way faster than before, brother. Hitbox, brother. Like what? I need to go. What I need to figure out: do I go towards the spear? Or do I go towards the shield? Because having some trouble here. We need to go towards the shield. 1 hit, 2 hits if I know the moves. This guy is very fast. He was never this fast. Okay, so his speed has increased tremendously. So I used to parry the Shinto out of him. But I don't really like parries anymore because they don't stop the combo. They don't interrupt as in this veteran mode either, so it's not very beneficial. So probably just end up going for the dodges, which has been so much more effective in my opinion. That's not a bad walk of shame. Back in. I'm sure I have iframes here as well. What the hell? I'm punching him so hard right now. Look at his health. Holy balls. His health is like nothing right now. Ow, my back. I literally punched like a third of his health. Alright, he's 50%. What the hell? I didn't know he was calling the horse. Poorly timed dodge there. Son of a mother. Pause him for a sec. Damn. That was intense, guys. Whew. That was a lot. Very talkative crowd today. People are talking so much I couldn't hear myself think. Hey, it was really chatty earlier. We got a bunch of busy folks. Okay, that was awesome. Did you see how much damage I was doing? I don't even understand what happened there. I think that has to do with the charm I put on, right? That necklace? It says do more damage the lighter the equipment loadout. I mean, I was doing some crazy damage with the fists. Big damage. No whammies. San Antonio. That hurt. Oh, that hurts? I mean, that makes sense, but I didn't realize that would hurt me. You fool. Why does everybody have ice? Horse. Yeah. Okay. Get punched. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. Dead. But I'm not dead. I'm back. Son of a mother. I'm gonna beat you. And it's getting closer and closer. I can't believe you can do a Superman punch. Don't you love that? I think that is so awesome. It's super ineffective. It does like 70% of the damage of a basic R1, but it looks sick. Matthias says, oh yeah, I'm so busy that I'm multitasking and watching the dang Hallmark channel and your stream and playing Dark Crusaders on the Switch. Very nice. That's, man, you have a skill that I just never could acquire. The multitasking skill. It's never been one of my strengths. Never been one of my strengths, that one. Okay, let's try again. This is very doable. It's the first time I got hit by that. The delay there gets me. I don't need stamina to beat you, buddy. I win. The Hush Saint defeated Fistone. Heresy purged. Very nice. Where's my stats? There you go. Right in the bottom left. I'm blocking them all. I'll remove myself for a moment. That's what we're rocking with right now. Very nice. Whew. That was awesome. I feel like punching him more. I wish I could fight the... Well, you can with the crucibles and stuff, so I guess that is doable. You had to come back to this area for one of the cool Halloween event things. That is a beacon there that I don't plan on activating, so I'll refrain from cleansing the beacon for now. But that is something you would typically do for story progression. Morna just says, you hushed him pretty bad there. Yes, I did. I sure did.
May you continue to shine as the radiant paragon you are in life, and may your dedication to our cause be remembered evermore.
Let me just make sure. Stream health on the YouTube side is beautiful. Nothing's happening on the YouTube side, so hopefully it's just being stubborn but not ruining anything for you. That's a beacon we're not going to mess with just yet. And yeah, everything's great. Walter said, why does YouTube make it so hard for me to watch streams? Had to refresh just to get back. Super annoying. I'm sorry about that. But it looks like everything's good on the stream health side of things. Internet connection solid. No lag. Not dropping frames. That seems okay. Matthias says GG's. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. What a great fight. We got our first beacon today. Oh yeah, she's so sweet, the little girl. She's like a little monster.
Some fun games. Are you hungry? What do you eat? You're smelly. Maybe I should give you a bath.
You're smelly. She befriended the little dogs. I don't think she died. You see her, I believe. I'd be really pissed if that damn dog hurt her. I'm pretty sure she's fine though, because I think you see her later and she's super sweet. More Nigel says, is it just me or is the sound pretty low? I can hear Inhuman pretty well, but barely the dialogues. Yeah, I can crank it up. I just don't want it to overpower and be like so loud. We'll try it again. How's this?
Hello, little friend. Do you want to play?
Better?
I know some fun games. Are you hungry?
And I want to make sure that I can like punch and it's not so loud.
You're smelly. Maybe I should give you a bath.
another thing I can do too is go to settings, sound, master. Everything's up high. Oh, okay, it is better. Okay, good, good, good. Then I'll just change it from my thing. So we'll bring it down to 21. Okay, good. That's better. Makes it easier. I can adjust it so much easier that way. Because I can't hear what you guys hear. I hear the game directly. Oh, I punched him right in the back. I'm so sorry. That's not what
I intended to see if the ones who inhabit this swamp might be potential customers, but
they kind of
quite focused on heads.
Yeah, they wanted to kill you.
So I thought it best to keep my distance in case they took a liking to mine. Not that many ever have with this face, huh?
Yeah, you're kind of ugly, but it's fine.
It's an odd light that burns in your lamp, friend. Of course, in the darkest moments, the only light you ever really need is the light of Aureus.
Boo.
He watches over his followers.
He's mean.
Just does so in curious ways sometimes, that's all.
Yeah, he's a jerk. Just like all false gods. Let's see.
Hello again, friend.
Shuja, warrior spear. And
may your path be blessed.
Anything I can sell that are duplicates, mayhaps. Like I have 50 spears. Resistance to poison. Well, that would have been nice. I actually read item descriptions.
It's an odd, of course, the only light he watches, he just does so.
Matthias is in case anybody was wondering, not that anybody probably is or was, but regardless, Christopher Nolan's next movie is going to be The Odyssey with Matt Damon and Anne Hathaway. The Odyssey, meaning like Homer's Odyssey, or is that the one? Because that'd be interesting. Oh, I need to rest. So funny, because you can do all the leveling and stuff without resting. There are several games you can do that. Others, you touch the bonfire and everything's reset immediately, like Kazan, for example. Very interesting. Okay, so there's a whole pathway over there, and there's this. So we're still pretty much in this area. We're going to start making our way to Fitzroy's Gorge, I think, based on my notes of the next area, but... Ooh. I haven't seen one mimic yet, by the way. We're gonna go left. Just keep making left turns the entire time. Oh god, I thought I heard something. Yeah, like, there's no mimics anymore. That is indeed presumably the one and only I haven't read in story since high school, which was like eons ago. You haven't read that story since high school. Yeah, it's been a while. Those are all pretty good. The Epic of Homer. One of the mimics was here, because I used the mimic around this area as an example, and I made a short. Years ago, but I think they've since removed them, unless maybe you have some sort of enemy density thing going or whatever. The modifiers can essentially get it back to the vanilla or the original vision. All the things. See, that one's moving pretty harsh. Oh gosh. First mimic, there you go. Love it. That was moving pretty, like a lot, you know, and I also remembered around this area there has to be one. I think they've reduced the frequency of them because I know that I had been eaten many times before that. So this is more of the swamp type area we have to clear out. Love. Oh, so many frackin' pathways. This frackin' game. You know what? No, we're fine, because we're gonna stick with the left thing, right? There's enemies up here, I remember, like all around the bonfire. Yep. And they're strong. Now this should be the area that we were searching for earlier, and I said this should be a shortcut. This should be it. This should also just lead to a, I don't remember what it is, but I do believe it's like an eyeball or something like that. Nothing too crazy. But it is a finite path that ends, and then we can go back and start scouring the rest of the areas in Umbral, and then go back where the where that mimic was. But let me just see if there's anything immediately here. Precision arrows. Let's take a look. More nice. Oh, Homer also did the Iliad. Oh yeah. Here in Belgium, where I'm from, we study Latin. In the early 2000s, when I was in middle school, high school, we had to translate the Odyssey and so many more legends. I loved it, but Latin was hard. Yeah, Latin is kind of interesting, but I speak Spanish and understand French and like some French, so it's like there are Latin-based languages. So once you know one, it kind of ties together pretty nicely. You can make inferences on things, get a general understanding of things you're hearing, and it helps if you can read it and write it, which. The Pendant of Burden. What is this? It increases your Inferno and Radiance. Oh, no, it doesn't. Deal additional damage for every status effect afflicted. Okay. Casting spells from different schools further amplifies the effect. So far, the Princess's Sting is nice because it deals additional damage with a small equip load, and we're very light. So yeah, I know this is where it ended. Now we can actually go back. Continue our search. That's the shortcut down there. We did make our way around. That would have led us to the other side of the cages that we were at earlier. Conspicuous. Poison salts. I wish we could imbue our fists. Whoa, gosh. I was looking at chat and then I got punched in the face. Yeah, I'm fluent in French and learned Spanish, but still, the grammar was harsh. Oh, I see. Thank God languages evolved. Yeah, Latin is very, I don't know, it's kind of rigid. I don't know, I guess that's the best way I'd explain it. Very rigid. Is this just one of the other angles I could have come out from? Oh, lovely. Ambush. Okay, so let me think. I don't even know where the hell I came from. Who am I? This should all be pretty much where I came from. This is the left. Yeah. Okay, now we're making some connections here. And I was like, I'll just keep going left, 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 and left. And then that's what I did. dropping down there might be beneficial, but largely that's going to connect with the area we had already explored. That's the cage, or the caged off area, I should say. This is the other side of the fight we just had. So that's just this, which is nothing. This is a shortcut if I'm not mistaken. And that should be directly from the vestige up ahead. Okay, good. And then if we made a right, then we'd see the blue again. Yep, okay. Oh gosh, I love me some level design. I'll catch up on chat in just one moment. Just trying to make sure I don't get any more disoriented. That's the shortcut. That's forward progression, if I'm not mistaken. We'll circle around and get our asses kicked by whatever's on this side. That was the other side of where we just got ambushed, it looks like. Yep. Small deralium fragment. Okay, good. What's up, Tired Cat? Hey, Inhuman 1 & Co. What's going on? Matthias says, John Wick's back. Fortis Fortuna Adiuvat. Latin for fortune favors the bold. I like it. Fortune favors. Bloodbane. Is this a bleed kind of ring? Increase, wait. Increase, wait, what? Oh, inflicting poison buildup also does blood. Oh, cool. Cool. Alright, so I feel like we've done quite well in our exploration and trying to be thorough. We've also knocked down the shortcut. I think we're going to be heading to Fitzroy's Gorge. And because my daughter is with my family right now, I can do a little bit longer stream than normal. I got to get some food in me though. I am hungry. I can certainly get a little bit extra time in there. A few extra minutes, why not? The map of Fitzroy's Gorge. Usually right here you'd be, yeah, see that. You would have been accosted by that fool. Fitzroy's Gorge is fun. Really nice looking area. You got some Rogar enemies as well. I think here you can make it. They blow up. Some of them do anyways. And there is going to be another vestige at some point up along the way. To the left is an optional mini boss, I think, which we will be. Oh, punching. Okay, hold on. There you go. Get stunned. Yeah, I agree with Walter. Surprisingly, tons of damage for these fists. I mean, these enemies are fodder, but the guy with the axe, I mean, that's a standard enemy. And those guys can kill you. Pretty effectively if they need to. The movement and the fact that you have so much stamina because you're not swinging a weapon around, it's just incredible. I do believe, let's see, Calrath over here. And there's a lower Calrath, an upper Calrath, a sideways Calrath. We're going to be going through all of them. But I was trying to see where the vestige was. We'll just go this way. We'll make a right, which would have been the first left upon entering this area. Tired Cat says, is it too late to contribute to the super chat goal? It shouldn't be. No, it all counts. I think that it's... So YouTube has a very poorly designed super chat. Goals don't carry over from stream to stream, and they're limited to time, which is, in my opinion, really unfortunate. So no, the super chat goal certainly is still active. Emmanuel Ortega donated one, but it was double the amount, so I counted that as 2. And so now we have 2 out of 5, so we can stream all next week. And then I do have something kind of special that I could potentially do next week, depending. So I'm going to see if I can talk with my wife, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow and see what we can do. But yeah, it's still active. It's still active. Even if it says it's not, I'm counting it. I keep track of everything. Unfortunately, oh no, thank you so much. The way it's done with YouTube, it's just, they're still figuring it out. So Tired Cat, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's really, really meaningful to me. Really appreciate it. And thank you so much for the love and support. That is 3 out of 5 chats, team. In nomine Patris et Filii. Oh gosh, he's doing all the prayer stuff. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Anybody else watch Norman Reedus in the movie The Boondock Saints? I will quote something from the Boondock Saints, and it's gonna make people. I'm gonna have to totally bleep myself out. But praise the tipster indeed, Tired Cat. Thank you so much. Umbasa. I really appreciate that, Cat, and I hope you're having I hope you had a great weekend and a great start to your week. Okay, here's my impression. It's terrible, okay? It's the dad or the grandpa or the old guy, right? And he's like, make like a leaf. No, he says, what did he say? Oh, make like a tree. He says, make like a tree and get the out. Because remember, he stutters. Oh, that's such a great movie. Boondock Saints is good. Tired Cat with the super chat that rhymes. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love and support. We're so close to the goal, and we have all week, so it's not just a today thing. I don't. Again, it's the poorly designed way that YouTube has it right now, but I always make them weekly goals. So that's 3 of 5 for the week, and we're just on Monday, so we have 4 days to get 2 more chats, and then I'll be streaming all next week. And I do have something I can, if I can fit it in, certainly will try. We don't really do much for the first, so it's kind of dangerous out here. You know, we live kind of like near like big cities and stuff, and people are crazy. Lots of drinking, lots of stuff like that. Not for us. I'm just saying lots of people doing all that stuff. So it's like, it's gotta be careful. We prefer to stay in, do our own thing. Okay, this would be a vestige seed plant bed. This is the other area where it kind of circled around where we grabbed the item. And thanks again, Tired Cat. I can't thank you enough. I really am so appreciative and thankful for everybody here in chat. You guys are just amazing. This damage is incredible. I love the damage. There should be dogs. Oh yeah, okay, there's a battle. That's right. Even better. How are... Okay, that's not fair. Big punch. There you go. No, please don't. I'm getting jacked up. I have no heals. I was trying to take out one at a time. Now I'm in trouble. Okay, if I kill you... Oh, no! If I kill you and then death... Oh, that's terrible. Moronizer says, gotta go. Thanks, Inhuman. Have a nice day. Wish you all the best, everybody. Absolutely. Same to you, Moronizer. Hope to catch you tomorrow. We'll be on 11 to 2 p.m. Central with more Lords of the Fallen. Have a great rest of your night. Matthias is laughing. Oh, man, such a classic movie and so underrated. I don't appreciate basically a cult classic. Yeah, it's a cult classic for sure. That movie is one of those where it's like, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know if you've seen Snatch with Brad Pitt. That's also a really good movie. There's just some movies that are like, who wrote this? And it's just good. That is a fun movie. There's a sequel. I didn't see the sequel though. Tired Cat says, love the streams, vids, and hanging with y'all. Yeah, absolutely. You're always welcome, and it's so nice to have you. Like, it's funny because like slowly and slowly we're getting more and more regulars, you know? More regulars. I love it. So I love seeing the names, and see, that's a big ambush right there. And if you get hit while holding up your lamp, you will get pulled into Umbral prematurely, so it's not good because then you're stuck. But it's fine. So like here, for example, we could do this. You got to make sure you don't get attacked from the little bat thing behind you, but he's not gonna aggro you. But yeah, it's so nice. We're getting more and more regulars. I remember for years, and I'm not exaggerating, I was streaming to 1 or 2 people, and that was either my wife or like my mom. My mom would be like, "Jesus, I love your streams. I just watch them because it's so fun." She'd be like, "What game is this? What game is this?" And it's just so funny because I'm like, really? My mom is the only one watching. And you think like you never grow beyond that sometimes, but you gotta keep doing what you're doing. And it starts somewhere. You know, and it's those people that make take that chance and be like, let's see, is this guy any good or whatever, and it's cool. Okay, Mr. Rogar. I'm still in the earthly plane, which means I should be stronger than you. Underappreciated. Stupid autocorrect. Autocorrect strikes again. Autocorrect right now is undefeated. Autocorrect is undefeated. Not sure when you plan to end the stream, but I wanted to say thanks for today in case I can't do it later. Oh, absolutely. I'll probably end around 2:30. I got to get some food, and I need to finalize some purchases as well, and if possible, return some videotapes. So I will probably be ending at around 2:30. Ow. Okay. Sir. Got stun locked. Love it. Okay. Those are the guys that killed me last time. I recovered my lost vigor, it seems. Of course I've seen Snatch. That's the one with Brad Pitt as the boxer, right? Yes. Yeah, 100%. That's a classic as well. Walter, I hope you have a great rest of your day as well. I know you've been super busy. Oh, he has my... I didn't get my vigor back. He has it. If they have a purple aura, that means they have the souls that you lost. And they are going to be stronger. A little more resilient. But he was already half dead, so. They made a lot of those animations much faster, too. Those used to take forever. Okay. You just sit there. Oh, okay. Bad idea. Bad form. This is a cool path, and then you can go to Calrath, which is kind of like this. There's like a city-type area to it. You have lower and upper Calrath, and it's all on fire, and it kind of sucks. Like, not in a bad way, like, it's cool, but you got a lot of those fire skeleton warriors that are really powerful. There should be a mini-boss here. Radiance kind of focused. Yep. Okay. You fool. You stopped your healing and your turtling. I died. Poorly timed heal. I was trying to fit it in, but I'm not dead. I still have my second attempt. Every single one of those hit me. Wasted heal, unfortunately. Ooh. That's okay. That's totally the penitent hat. I could wear that. We got him down to below 50%, which is pretty good. I say we beat him, and that would be a good stopping point once we find a vestige around this area. We'll explore the rest of this area, then go down to Calrath. Let me check my notes and see what my notes say, though. So my notes say you go to Pilgrim's Perch, the Forsaken Fen, which the Fen was the marsh that we just killed the Hush Saint. You then go to the Shuja Hamlet, technically, and then Fitzroy's Gorge. That's where you fight Crimson Rector Percival, which is who we're fighting now. And then we can go to the Skyrest Bridge, which is optional, and then fight the Ruiner. I like that. I say we do Fitzroy's Gorge first. Not today, all of it today, but we are going to beat Crimson Rector Percival, for sure. Because I don't like to end on a bad note. Let's see if we can do this quick enough and not get pulled into the Umbral. Did I panic and mess something up? I think I did. Woo! I used to get dive bombed by umbral entities all the time. It was terrible. Can I just run through this? Yeah. That's a creepy dog, man. The face is just what gets me. It's like not sure if it wants to be human or not. Did that hurt you? It didn't. Gotta save my heals now that we know we have a boss fight. And that guy's kind of rough because of all of the, let's see. All of those additional, like, entities that come to his attack is that he can, like, have, like, an after image in the radiance, and that really sucks. Sweet. Alright, now we go this way. Take out the rest of the Rogar. The Rogar are those, like, look like demons almost, and that's essentially what they are. To me, Rogar and they worship Adyr, and Adyr is to me like that demon kind of. He's just very cruel, you know? Perfect. Okay, very nice. Let's see. No, I didn't even see him. I went around because I was waiting. I thought we were up here. If we leave on a bad note, then in turn leaves a bad taste in our mouths, and that just simply won't do. That's correct. That is literally the science behind why I don't give up. Nah, especially if time permits, I love to go ahead and finish strong. We're in no rush now, so that's good. Hi. Grab attempt. Wow, big strikes from this zealot bastard. Gotta heal. This is getting bad fast. First attempts used to be typically better for some reason. I think I'm just fighting on pure instinct when it's the first attempt, you know? Nice. Gotta be a better way to dodge that. And then up. Okay, yeah. Got me anyways, even though I knew what to expect. Let me see if I can do this. Do it again. I have no stamina. It's okay, because we have our umbral. I don't know what's happening. Oh no, so I just learned something really important. Tell you after I win. I win. So I just learned that if they don't have any stamina, I can kick them, and that allows me to initiate the brutal attack, or whatever they call it in this game, which is awesome. So essentially what I can do is when I'm dealing damage and destroying their posture, instead of waiting and trying to do a charged R2 behind them, I can simply do a kick, which is much faster, and that will initiate the same kind of stagger animation, freeing them up for me to do a finisher. He was in the wall though, so that kind of didn't work, but it's fine. So that I don't have to walk too far. Let's plant this seed. That was awesome. And I can use all these, 12,000 vigor I have. 38, oh hell yeah. Let's take that to 40 next, and then we'll go ahead and get our health for the next, interval, whatever. I'm doing like 5 level kind of intervals there. No science to it, guys. I'm just doing what feels right. This is not anything I've researched or anything like that. I'm just kind of going with it. Going with the gut. Oh, pretty chest. Daddy likes the pretty chest. Bloodlust. Cool. It's a weapon I can't use, but still. Regular Duralium nuggets. Very nice. We're getting to the regular size now. Let's go check over here. Why not? This is going to take us to Skyrest. Okay, perfect. This is that lift that's going to actually take us to a little gate that we can open up, and we'll be right at the very the beginning of the game where the scaffolding is, and we're going to open up a gate from the inside that was locked, and there'll be an item inside here as well. I was like saying, how do I get to this again? Now we know. Much later on, the game connects in such a crazy way. The level design and the world, overall world design, how they're connected, is actually very interesting. And on a new game plus cycle, it's, you know, I'd say something to experiment with and see like if you would like to try, like, okay, no vestiges, only like you have a handful of vestiges you can actually pick from, but essentially you can really see it's like a testament to like how interconnected things are and how good it's done. Pretty cool. I think the level design was very well done in this game. It can seem overwhelming at first, but you gotta push for, like, you know, don't get too overwhelmed with all the lefts and rights you can take and all the branching paths. They do connect, and you can always circle back around and grab all the goodies. So, but yeah, it is a bit overwhelming, especially for someone with my personality. Like, I want to grab everything. Oh, that is fancy. That's a fancy word. Apropos. Does that make me sound intelligent speaking Latin? That and quid pro quo are the extent of my Latin knowledge. Yeah, that's a lot of... Just dropping the Latin bombs here. The Latin bombs have been dropped. I guess I can go ahead and re-up. And not use that. There you go. We're gonna rest. And Mademoiselle says agree. Yeah, the level design, it is so good. Very, very good. It's something that, like, if you actually, you know, at first you might be like, man, it's all so like crazy and branching, but the branching paths, everything, they always connect, which is so cool. So when he does a one strike, I need to dodge twice. If he does a double-handed strike, I can just dodge one. I want to get behind this guy though. There you go. Oh, very nice. Or I can dodge back. That's a big overhand strike, though. I'm going for the left and right combo. I need to dodge twice there. She has multiple starting attacks, it seems. This is Inhuman's favorite game. This is a damn good game. I've always enjoyed Lords of the Fallen. Let's see. I didn't get it. It's okay. I did in retrospect. Whoa! Something real quick. Yeah, this would be the bell. We'll push forward a little bit. I didn't realize I was gonna kill him. Oh, actually, guys, this is my wife calling because she wants me to do something to so I can get ready and meet up with her. So this is a great time to stop it. Much love to everybody in chat. I will be continuing the stream tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're 3 out of 5 chats to streaming every day next week. And I just want to say thank you all so much, of course, for being the best part of my channel. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, it's the Inhuman signing.